Hello everybody. Welcome back to some Toonkind D&D. My name is Whis. I am going to be your DM for today. And this is 'Tis the Season. Festive nonsense is on the horizon. Hurrah!
Oh boy.
So, can I please get my lovely players, my lovely corn cobs, to introduce themselves, please, top to bottom?
Hi everyone, Foster here, and I will play the one and only Teal Tiger, who returns once again with the Corn Maze family.
Wow.
Hi, my name is Lizz, and I will be playing Tiffy Toot. She is here for festive nonsense, this Animas.
Hi, I'm RJ. I will be playing Phasmus Veil, who I suspect has no fucking idea what he's about to be dragged into. So,
Hi everyone, I'm Vwild. I'll be playing Lil Lin Stagehand, and I can attest and guarantee Phasmus has no idea what he's getting into, motherfucker!
Oh dear,
We are
dear.
ready for shenanigans!
There's plenty of those on the horizon, I can assure you of that. And we've also got Lil Rai Stagehand, who I'll be playing as well. Okay, so it is just before Animas. It's a couple of days or thereabouts. And there is a itty bitty tiny little epilogue where Rai has come home to the Stagehand's Requiem in Halloween Town with a flyer for the Framor Town annual Animas market. And he's flailing it around and goes, Mom, look.
Oh, I'm looking with these pecking eyeballs, and what do I see? An adorable son. And a pecking, flailing piece of paper. Can you hold it? I can't pick and see it when you're waving it around.
Oh,
Also, hi.
hi. Hug. Sorry. Here. And he'll hand it to her. It's for the Framor Town Animas market. I went to the one last year. It was, well, I was at it. I didn't go. But, can we go? Could we go? Could we go? Could we go to the market? It's fun.
And she's putting on the, like, she is hugging him, and she is just now just leaning back, just going, and just in the most dramatic way of, oh, I don't know, should we? Should I take my wonderful pecking son to somewhere he really wants to go at Animas?
And
Should I?
and we could invite Tiffy and Teal, and it'd be fun. We'll go as a group, and Jacques and Scorpius are probably really busy because they're so important all the time. But what about Phasmus? They seem nice.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, let's pull someone else into our bullshit for once. We are gonna torment this poor guy. We're gonna be on our best behavior,
Of course.
but it's us.
Yeah. So the bar's quite low.
Yeah, the bar is incredibly big, and look, the bar is 6 foot under, which is befitting of this town.
Okay. I'll write to them and invite them right now.
Okay.
And Rai is going to send a letter to Tiffy and Phasmus and a plane, which does not need an address, to Teal.
Aw, she was so. I'm not gonna lie, Lynn was just there going, so do you want me to deliver? You're right, it's my buddy Beckon Blaine! She does not throw her hat on the ground in a goddammit, but it's close. It makes the gesture. She walks around a corner and makes the gesture.
That's great.
She'll find this place one day.
Oh dear. So what's everyone's reactions to getting a letter and or buddy plane inviting you to the market? Phasmus, I imagine, is a bit of a surprise, but everyone else.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Excitement from this little child. It was fun going to cool places. I don't think they've been to Framor Town, but she is excited, and she showed it to her respective guardians, which all
Rai is
seem
on
to give.
duty for the day.
Many guardians.
Well,
The wonderful collective.
yeah, I feel like Tiffy is with Bo more often this sort of period. aligning with school holidays. So it's probably to Bo, and Bo just gives a nod and prays to Judge that everything just goes fucking just please. Just please.
Just this once.
Yeah, just this once.
Well,
Just this one. I think a lot of us are just literally our tunes are just going, please God.
Yeah,
we know
because
you're out there. You like some of us. Please be nice today.
I was about to say that, like, Teal's reaction would be kind of along the line of like, oh, well, that sounds like the other times where it's like, oh, that sounds like fun, and then things went horribly wrong, and he's like, okay, maybe not 3 times in a row, 2 times is a coincidence.
Lynn's already got a conspiracy board set up for this market.
We don't need any more crackpots with apophenia in this group. For the love of God. For the love of God.
Lynn is the only one. We have one unstable family member is enough.
There's only room for one dumbass in this town. Duel at noon.
Yeah. So would everyone prefer to all meet somewhere and then go to Framor Town together, or are we all just meeting in Framor Town?
We're kidnapping Phasmus.
Yeah, I think it would be a good idea to meet at the Ghost Host Cafe to pick Phasmus up, considering they've never been out of town. So,
Okay.
Fair enough.
well, that's a lie. They've been out of town exactly once to drop off Jackie back to their mom. But that's it.
Right, okay, we're canvassing the Pekin joint now. This child is having a nice time.
This child is 16 years old, my god.
This child is baby.
Oh dear. Better get used to it, Phasmus. Rise, but got to put up with it too. What about Teal and Tiffy? Are you gonna go to Halloween Town first, or what's your plan?
I would say that he will go to Halloween Town first, just because, like, he would like to reconvene with the group first and be sure that, like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, everyone's here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tiffy has the key. Time to play the fun game again. Run through the door, go to Manor, run through Manor. Why is there a child here?
Fantastic. All right, cool. So after meeting with Teal and Tiffy, and then grabbing Phasmus to take him to a secondary location, everyone has.
Hey, look, your kidnapping quota in.
Everyone has to go to the train station and get on a train because Framor Town is too small for a teleportation circle of its own. Luckily, it's not very far by train, really, in the scheme of things. So, welcome to Framor Town after an uneventful train ride. Welcome back for Rai and Lin, and for everyone else, ta-da! So, for everybody who has not been here before, Framor Town is a small town in Gisnep. It's on the train line between Toontown and Halloween Town, and its most prominent feature is the large park and market square in the middle, and the rest of the town sort of radiates out from there in rings, kind of like ripples on a pond. And first off the bat, perception!
Oh, hooray.
Everybody's favorite!
Oh, nice! Which actually kind of makes sense, seeing as Lynn would have tried to canvass the. As I've said, Lynn has a bad feeling about marketplaces nowadays, and so
6!
This is too overwhelming for the new guy.
Hey!
There is so much going on.
Why is this happening all the
Phasmus,
time?
Okay, so
That's alright.
okay, so Phasmus, this is a town. It looks very much like a town. It's not as gothic as Halloween Town, but it's covered in snow. There's decorations all over the place, but that's probably about it that you get. Rai doesn't notice a whole lot because he got a 9. Everyone else, let's see what we got. We got a 15, a 20, and a 25.
25.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Teal, you're looking around, and this town has been dressed to the nines. There's bunting and fairy lights, and it's all done up, and there's people everywhere. And for Tiffy and Lin, you can see from the train station as you come out of the train, the park in the middle, the Animas market has taken over the entire park, and it's also spreading into the streets. Like, there's all sorts of things in the streets, in the park. The whole town is in on this thing. Lin, with a 25, you may also twig that the museum, which you may have vaguely taken notice of the last time you were in Framor Town, has been expanded since last year. It is now like 5 times the size. And this is actually also quite apt that you notice this one as well. As you move through this very peoply environment, something does catch your attention with that 25. There is a small crowd at one of the street corners, and there's a whole lot of noise coming from there. The people seem a bit upset. There sounds like arguing, and you also pick up the sounds of small children crying.
You know, if this was any other place, she'd probably go, okay, that's for them, bye. But hey, she can't do that, there's plot.
God damn it, please.
Monkey just wants to have a nice day out with the family and the kidnapped boy, and sorry, not boy, ghost, kidnapped ghost.
Friend.
Yes. But she will just point it out to the others and go, I'm gonna level with you. If I was alone, probably deal with it. I'm in a group. Do we want to deal with it, or do we just want to disappear into this marketplace?
Oh, Tiffy was so close to just disappearing, but she's not turned around.
Okay, we're child leaving the child.
Animal Crossing piano dun sounds. Please don't lose the child.
Just, Lin, there is going to be no wandering off in a marketplace. That is bad for children. Just, you've latched onto.
Okay, so the vote for plot. Tiffy wants to go market.
Alright.
Teal is just staring at Lin like, is it really going to be me who has to be the moral compass today?
Yes. And you know what? I'm actually gonna have Teal looks you dead in the eye and goes, you're the eldest here.
Damn.
Moral compass time, motherfucker!
Oh, hey, you are too.
Congrats, Teal! You've got elder responsibility!
Oh, do you realize the power that you just gave me?
I mean, we're not part of any official force, so we don't really have.
I mean, technically, I have got a license. I am qualified, but fair point, actually.
We could at least go and see what everybody's crying about. We don't have to do anything.
Yeah, that's.
My thoughts exactly.
Alright. We're picking doing this then!
Alright. So we're all going towards the small upset noise.
Yes.
Alright,
I
cool.
will just say, so that Tiffy has some entertainment and totally not to corral the child, Lin will ask Tiffy if she wants, like, a piggyback ride just for entertainment's sake.
Oh, yes, just, like, flashing bulbs and ding-ding-dings and everything.
Alright. You are getting scooped. You are getting put on this barbarian monkey's shoulders. Just, now, you have the high ground!
Yeah!
Oh dear.
And
dear.
she is totally looking at Teal as she says, like, yeah, she listens to sports.
God.
I think we did say before that everyone was in the crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, hello, Tiffy getting kidnapped. Well, not kidnapped. Tiffy running off and joining
Yeah.
a football
Yeah.
game.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, it's just, Lin is very much on the, yes, I can reference the splot.
Amazing. Oh dear. All right, so you move towards the small crowd with the arguing and the crying and whatever, and you come to this area. It's just a small little area near a couple of trees that have been set up with a rather ornate chair. It's red and yellow and got all sorts of fiddly bits or what have you. And there are families with children around here, and the parents are distinctly unimpressed, and the children even more so.
What is?
The one of the adults turns around when you speak up, and there is a very unimpressed sounding, "We were promised a commemorative photo and a gift. This is unacceptable." And this is the only warning anyone's going to get. Can I please get a dex save from Teal?
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh, fun. I mean, good thing.
Wrong disguise, motherfucker!
I will say, good thing that, like, for once, Tiffy didn't snuck onto Teal for once.
No, for whatever's about to happen.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so dex save. Well,
14.
That's not bad.
yeah.
Alright, nope, that's cool. Okay, so this unimpressed parent has just aired their woes, and then there is a very hurried, oh no, what am I gonna do? Oof! And somebody runs into your back, Teal, and you sort of just fall forwards into this large poof of snow, basically right in front of where you were. And you now have this fella kind of half dazed lying on your back.
Aw. That is adorable.
Hello.
I'm so worried.
They're just a little guy!
You have some bumbling in the snow, like.
Can Phasmus reach down and pick this dude up?
Yep.
Just like pick him up, put him on his feet, and then pick Teal up as well.
Absolutely. No, I'm not going to make you roll strength. That's not fun. Okay, so you reach down and pick him up and put him on his feet, and he's just immediately going, oh no, oh, party poppers, I am so sorry.
And who do I have the pleasure to meet?
My name is Chester Nort. I'm so sorry. And he just sort of turned to Teal and stopped. I would like everyone to roll me a very quick perception. Actually, Foster, you don't have to for Teal. Actually, no, you can, actually. Change my mind.
Oh god. Oh god, yeah, hold on. Oh, perception. Boy. God, perception.
Lynn could have made so many puns, she decided against all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, for rule of funny, Phasmus has no fucking idea who Teal is dressed as.
Great.
God, okay. We're looking at Teal. We're looking at Teal and going, oh, this is gonna be fun.
Time to flex those acting chops of yours, buddy.
Oh, dear. Okay, so just because I want to get this straight in my head before I go on with this.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly is Teal dressed as? I missed it entirely.
I mean, I will say that, like, he got... I will say that, like, for the sake of plot and stuff, like, given where he lives, he got, like, this kind of, like, big, medieval kind of, like, cloak that's, like, kind of like a deep hue of red.
Mm-hmm.
With some fluff around the collar.
Splendid. All right. Brilliant. So
Animas, Mother Pecker!
All right, cool. Everybody gets to notice this, and it's actually very appropriate that Teal got the highest, because you're going to notice this straight away. So as Phasmus puts Teal down on his feet, he's got snow stuck to his front, but in particular there is a fairly large puff of it stuck to his chin. He has a snow beard.
Oh boy.
And
What's grumbling? God.
And this fella, Chester, he's looking at Teal and then suddenly grabs Teal's hands and shakes his hands like he's greeting an old friend. You are perfect. You're a lifesaver. Oh, you're absolutely perfect. And he's just going to keep shaking Teal's hands.
I mean,
Why is he perfect? What? Please don't kidnap one of our party. Please, no.
Kidnap? No. This is absolutely not that. I need you to be Sam. I need you to sit in that chair. You're absolutely perfect for the role.
What does sitting in this chair entitle to exactly? Because I appreciate the compliment, but also I would very much appreciate to know what I'm signing up for.
Oh, it's very, very simple. You sit in this chair. The family come, they sit on your knee, you give them the little present box, there's a bag of them behind the chair, they take a photo, smile, and pat on the head. Easy peasy. And of course you'll be paid for it, but, actually, let me just, and he looks Teal up and down. I think we may need to make a couple of quick adjustments. Hold still! And he pounces, and there is a little bit of a cartoony fight cloud, and...
That's cat fight.
Yep.
Lynn's outright laugh. I'm gonna roll deception.
You get a very short.
Alright, I think this is one of the lowest deceptions Lynn's rolled ever in her life. She's laughing.
Yes.
Yeah. There is very little way she could have rolled it lower unless she'd got a nat. She's cackling. She's cackling at you, Teal.
Amongst the dust cloud, there is like the momentary head of Teal throwing you a death stare.
I
love you too, Picnic!
And then I only made a quick little doodle for this, but after the smoke clears, and then Teal is wearing a red coat, and black pants, and brown boots, and Chester is just standing next to him, going, "Ta-da! Splendid! The very image of Animas."
Hey!
There are question marks in the air around Phasmus.
You look like one of those little peppermint picnics that we see around. The ones that poof into smoke. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I was not part of the decision-making process, but I believe Sam Tass is the mascot of the market. I believe they're supposed to be a less annoying, say, Intercross, but yes. Don't you look splendid? All right, go and take a seat. There's plenty of people waiting. Off you go.
Yeah, Teal, you look amazing.
There is such a glare being given to Lynn.
Lynn's
I
living.
know that I do. And he will walk forward to the seat just out of spite.
Okay. Lynn will actually directly turn to this Chester guy. I'm begging you, get me a photo of this, okay? Just in general, I am going to keep this forever.
Oh, well, you're quite welcome to get in line and sit on the chair with him for a commemorative photo if you would like.
Okay, there is no hiding it. There is a, like, Teal, you will hear a wheeze from Lynn. Oh, yes. Oh, God, this is the best.
Oh god, I think that at this point, like, Teal is like just slightly out of reach to hear the full content of the conversation, and he's just concerned.
Oh dear. So once Teal is sitting on the chair, Chester is going to nod, very enthusiastically. All right, perfect. We got that sorted out. We got people happy. Right. I am going to go and continue managing the whole event. Toodles, good luck. And then he's off to run to the next disaster, 2 stalls down or whatever is happening. You know, normal event manager stuff.
There's a jingle bell explosion somewhere.
You get this slight moment of like just like staring in the general direction of where he left, and just like the like blink, like this really just happened.
Oh,
Fucking-
dear.
Phasmus is so fucking confused.
You're so valid, Phasmus.
God. What's all this then?
Oh, okay. I guess Teal's working now. Are we just gonna
Yeah.
leave him here all day? Cause
And Rai just sort of leans and looks, because now that crowd has organized themselves into a very neat line, ready for Child to sit on Teal's leg and leg, lap, knee.
Nah.
Same difference.
Words.
It's
and,
all-
you know,
Like 60% leg anyway, it's fine.
Oh God,
the light.
Teal the cat took his leggy out real far.
Oh dear. Yeah. So Rai just sort of leans and it's like,
the line's really long. This is not gonna be short. And you know, I wanted to see the market like with all of us. Why?
I almost want to. I almost want to say it'd be peck and cruel to leave him. However, he has kind of been abducted into this fate, and it's pecking hilarious. I'm gonna keep coming back to laugh. This is gonna be in my memory forever.
Yeah, but it seems a bit weird to not have somebody already lined up for something like this, don't you think?
Oh God, am I gonna have to launch a pecking investigation later on? That's gonna be later.
I can
Right
do it.
now,
I can do it. And Rai's gonna grab Tiffy's hand. We can all do it together.
we're gonna find where this kidnapped mother pecker, or let's pencil it in as kidnapped, because otherwise,
Probably
Uh,
shouldn't
yeah.
swear.
wait, I shouldn't peck and what?
You probably shouldn't swear around someone. Their parents will probably get upset.
Oh, right, I gotta watch my peck and swears now, right? Okay. You do just kind of see Lin just like pan look around of yes.
Adult figures.
And
How many adults in the line are glaring at her right now?
The typing.
3 at the moment.
Okay. It's one too many.
And Lin kind of just opens her mouth to say something, considers and goes, "You know what? Fair enough. I'll use up my swear count later on."
It's rapidly.
Come on, we gotta figure
Yeah.
out what happened so that, Teal doesn't have to keep doing this job and we can actually go and see stuff.
We should move quickly before we lose the.
I can't swear anymore, mother.
Mother.
Exactly. She does stop herself at that point, but it's just like you guys know how entrenched swears are in Lin's vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
Rai's just
And she just-
giggling.
Oh God!
What happened?
What happened?
Phasmus?
What was that for?
Okay.
Oh!
Phasmus Phasmus reaches into its robe, and instead of pulling out the thing it wanted to pull out, it pulls out a small knife with a channel in the blade, and then immediately puts it back.
No, and his eyes light up at the knife.
No, that's a 3. It's another fumble. That one is pulls out a piece of ice, puts that back as well. Nope, that's a 4.
Tiffy is grinning because she now understands what's going on. And now
There's another
Phasmus
piece of
has the
ice.
cuss.
This time it's in the shape of a horse. Son of a bitch! That's the knife again!
Oh god, yeah.
Alright, Lin will have just been like tapping Tiffy insistently on the knee of look.
She's already watching.
There is white frost spreading across Phasmus' cheekbones right now.
Oh, baby.
As it finally holds out a small paper bag to Lin. Like, you can swear into this, and it shouldn't be heard.
It's already dead. What help?
Lynn's gonna take that bag and she's just gonna be like, oh, this is... And she already starts swearing into it because she can't... every sentence has a swear in it with this monkey!
Yeah, pretty much.
But she
For
moves
the rule of funny, the more you swear into this bag, the more saturated it gets. So it starts out like a small brown paper bag, and by the end of it, it's probably gonna be black all over.
I love that.
And Lynn's gonna be staring at it already, like, it's only got a few words in it, and she just goes, you know, if we burst this at some point, it's gonna be picking hilarious.
You were worried about swearing in front of kids. Maybe not do that here.
Yeah, let's...
Hey, right, we'll do that.
You want to
We'll
save
do that
it?
when we get back to Halloween Town.
No, you want to save it and sneak up behind old Tort and do it then.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Alright, let's start some investigating. Woo!
Yes, let's. All right. Can I get an investigation from everybody? Unfortunately, except Teal.
Teal, you are.
You're. Yeah. You're just gonna have to hang
That's
five.
good. That's good.
Just chill. Sit there.
Mm-hmm.
Chill.
It
Damn it. Ugh. Words are hard.
It's with the sea.
Lynn does downright say as they're leaving, bye Teal, have fun!
Oof.
Okay. Painful.
I'm sorry Teal, she's an asshole.
Thank goodness I
The
get
thing is that
advantage on
the-
investigation.
13, 12, 18, 12.
12. Not our
You
best
mentioned the
efforts,
6-year-olds.
guys. Okay, cool.
Got an 18!
Yeah, you did great, I'm proud of you.
Brain cell.
Phasmus has done fantastically. Okay, so for Lin, Tiffy, and Rai, the thing that you pick up, the thing that you pick up is there is this weird sort of smell of peppermint that you kind of get on the breeze a little bit. For Phasmus, with that 18, as you're looking around sort of behind the chair and sort of just in the area, you get that pepperminty kind of smell as well. But you also can see these weird drag marks in the snow that kind of looks like a really big box was dragged away from where that chair was.
Phasmus is floating over, following the track.
Cool. You gonna say anything to anyone else or just go off on your own?
I think I found something fun.
Oh, it's got the trail! Alright, wish moving.
Cool. We'll be back soon, Teal. Bye.
We're doing this in your honor, I swear. We're not abandoning you. Bye.
Don't die.
Like
Yeah.
with the other comments, like Teal has like to put up like a brave face with the kid showing up and everything, but like the last like "don't die" has like this slight frown of like why not again? Like there is so much going on with those few words, especially coming from Phasmus.
Phasmus is no fucking idea, dude!
I know.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's great. Okay, cool. So we're following the trail through the snow, and it gets a little sketchy in a few spots where people have walked over it without noticing, but you're able to follow it relatively well to a small vacant lot a short distance away from where that whole setup was. And it looks like it's been used to store really big piles of dirt for construction somewhere else in the area. It kind of gives it that big hilly sort of appearance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the trail is leading up and over the hills.
Should be fine. But also, Tiffy's just gonna do general perception checks as she just goes up this hill. Is there anything suspicious as she goes?
And she is high up.
Mm-hmm. She does have the advantage of height this time.
Yeah.
20 fucking 8.
Nice.
Nice.
The height, hell.
Okay. That is splendid. Does anyone else want to roll a perception while we're at it, or?
You know what? Sure.
This makes sense because Phasmus is the one leading the trail. So 5.
It's a lot of white snow.
It's a lot of snow. It's a lot of snow. Well, actually, just bless Phasmus. It is very much a what's this to everything.
Thank God.
Splendid. All right, cool. So, we're following these tracks up this hill, and Tiffy, you're able to hear it first. You've got really good hearing today. And everyone else, you can start to hear something as you get to the top of the hill, which is, it grows in volume as you get closer to the top, and it sounds like this. I really hope it's working.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, that's great.
Lynn is giving everyone a look. Lynn is just like outright just like glance up at Tiffy on her shoulder. Just, are you here? Is this me finally cracking? What is this?
Tiffy looks down and shakes her head, just with astonishment on her face, like, what? Just like pure amazement of what is that?
Rai's taking his little earmuffs off and giving them a bit of a shake, and then put them back on and taking them off. He's like, nope, I can still hear it.
Does Phasmus pick this up with a 5 or no?
Phasmus, you don't really clock that noise until you're at the very top of the hill and everyone is looking down the other side. And I'm just going to roll off those perceptions from before. The thing that you guys see on the other side of this man-made hill, there is a giant novelty gift box, which looks like it could have been part of the set back near the chair thing. And there is a pair of little legs poking out from under the lid, doing the little kickies. And all around this box, there are this swarm of little gremlin-sized gnome things in red and white, making a ring of what looks like red and white striped candy canes in the snow around this box. And I'm not going to make you guys roll to recognize this. These are Sayentakros.
Alright.
I am actually going to roll to recognize these because Phasmus has never seen one before.
Valid. Yeah.
We should totally introduce this tradition to Halloween.
What am I rolling for this?
History?
History or nature, I think, maybe?
I am proficient in both, so that's a +6 either way. That's an 18. Okay. They've heard of these things! These things have been the bane of the Lycan's existence for the past however the fuck long they've been trying to get into Halloween Town.
Hey.
Trying and failing.
The wall! Hold the wall!
You shall not pass!
Oh, dear. So that's the scene that's in front of you. There is this giant novelty gift box and a swarm of Santa Claus doing something. And there's obviously somebody down there with them.
Tiffy is staying put. She's being good. She is vibrating at the speed of sound, and she's slowly reaching for like her ponytail, the bit where it like floats between her head and the actual hair itself. And she grabs the little like lines and pulls it and shakes it like a snap bracelet, and it just turns into like a long stick.
Nice.
Ooh.
She is ready. It's hunting season.
And Lynn's looking at all of this and going, alright, and there is a pause as where the swear should be. She just like pops in the bag and she goes, "I think we found a cult."
As the group were walking up, I rolled hammer space and got a 6.
God.
So Phasmus is now wearing a fucking a white scarf instead of a yellow one to be slightly less conspicuous. But other than that, like there's this just sheer what?
God, Phasmus' first day out.
Like, 'cause Lin says cult, and Phasmus is like, yes, cults. I have been prepared to deal with this. No, I haven't been prepared to deal with this. I'm prepared to deal with necromancer cults. What is this? What am I looking at?
What are those?
What are those? The fuck is right down there.
What course of action would we like to take?
Can Tiffy roll a sort of a survey kind of skill, like an insight or an investigation from the distance to kind of see what the Saiyans are trying to do? Like, is it malicious? Are they just being a menace? What's up with the legs in the fucking center?
I think Lynn is also going to roll like an investigation to see on that front, but she is just. I gotta admit, Whis, the noise that you made for this is incredible, and it's still ringing through my head.
God.
She is just staring at all of this, going, out of all the things that could have possibly ever come of this tiny band of a cult around a giant present is the best solution.
Oh, yes, everyone can roll whatever it is they feel is appropriate to figure out what the hell at this point. Insight, investigation, whatever takes your fancy, go nuts.
Okay.
If anyone rolls high enough, we hear, like, David Attenborough or the equivalent.
I think his name is David Attenborough.
Yeah.
But I could be mistaken.
Thank you.
Oh, yes.
I rolled a natural 20, but I don't know what for.
Well, in Phasmus days, what the fuck is this?
I think it's gonna go with investigation.
Alright.
So that's that one.
Okay, great. And I might roll an investigation for Riot as well.
Really?
Oh, that is not the correct one.
Habitat.
That is not... No, not...
It was the first second and I died once.
Oops. That's not going to work. Actually, put that.
You got a 20 though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, it rolled the d20. I just didn't have the modifier.
Yeah.
It's alright. I'll take the 11. That's fine. Okay. So we got an 11, a 26, a 17, and a 21. Those are great. Rai is too busy going, what?
Baby boy with another boy.
And I think Tiffy is probably a little bit in that category of what as well, but what you do get, because that is still a 17, the Saiyans are putting these candy canes, and they're big candy canes, like they're a good, size of a saucer thick, they're just jabbing them into the snow, and while it doesn't make any sense to Tiffy necessarily, she does pick up that there is a pattern there. They are doing something deliberately.
I can't believe the monkey was right. It's a ritual.
And then for Phasmus and Lin, so yeah, you pick that up too. Whatever it is they're doing with those candy canes, it is absolutely deliberate. And the thing in the middle, that big present box, it's being set up around that for a purpose. You're not quite sure what, but just based on the fact that you've got this person in this box, like, it's not just disembodied legs. I do have to make that very clear. It is a person face first in this box, and only his legs are sticking out from under the lid. So, you think that maybe the Saiyans kidnapped the guy who is supposed to be in that chair that Teal is sitting in.
Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, well, should be fine.
I could float over, grab the box and the purse, and just. Okay. Looking at the others like, is that a good course of action?
It sounds a decent one. I mean, we don't even need the box. We just need the person of questionable gender, race, and everything entirely. We just know they're poor, kidnapped, and yeah, another swear gets shoved into the bag.
It's only us. You don't have to use the bag.
All right. Well, it's some kidnapped mother pig, and we don't know what the pig's going on. So,
I mean, aren't these things supposed to just poof into like dust when you poke them? We could just try chasing them away.
Wait,
We're on a hill, right?
Yep.
Tiffy, we've got an air horn.
She thinks and gives you like a look like like
Okay.
she doesn't have it, but she can do something. But she also has another idea, and there's like snow on the ground, right?
Yep.
Oh my god, you
Yeah.
doing what I think you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on a hill.
Yes!
Absolutely.
Okay.
I endorse
Okay.
this plan.
Tiffy, clown to clown communication. It's now Lynn is grinning with this very feral look in her eyes.
Let's go. She starts rolling around quickly.
Yeah, you are being let down. You are actually being trusted by Lynn to be let down off of her shoulders. You will be put back up there at another point, but she's going, yes, do it. Go, small She literally puts you down and in the most reverent voice goes, go, small child, be free.
Runs on all fours and just goes. And starts rolling up a giant snowball.
Splendid. What am I going to make
Alright.
you roll for that? How about...
Your forces, behold, we're making a snowball.
How about we use Dex to see how well you aim this giant snowball? Because you're gonna get your snowball, but whether or not your aim is true, let's roll a straight Dex and see what happens.
You know what?
Phasmus is assisting you roll the
Yeah. Team effort, yes.
Power, the teamwork, and oh no, that's not an A at the end. The power of teamwork and friendship. Let's go.
19 or 19. You want a 19 or a 19?
That is pretty good. All right, so where are you aiming exactly?
Oh god, it's like Wii Sports. The little like clicker thing just appears as she tries to turn.
Yes.
She doesn't want to hit dead center. She wants to hit like the side of the present because she wants it to like knock over but not get fucking blasted. And she wants to like the pristine goal, right, is to knock over the present so it hits some of the Saiyans on one side as it falls, and then the snowball can smash into the Saiyans on the other side. So we got like a spare split pin sort of situation going on.
Right. All right. Fantastic. Okay, so with a 19 and only a 19, so you roll your snowball down the hill and you do clip the side of that big box and it kind of spins a bit. You know how so you get the pin that sort of spins around and then falls over?
Mm-hmm.
That happens, and then you can just hear, and I'm not going to play the noise again yet, but like you can just hear these distressed, these distressed little ho 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 noises as they sort of scatter. Hey, Foster, can I please get a con save?
Oh
boy, okay.
no!
God, what the hell?
Oh
Don't worry
no!
about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Con save, yeah,
I mean,
sure.
we're gonna worry about it.
For real, for real.
18. That's
fine.
great. That's great. You're fine. Okay, so from here you can see the Saiyans scatter. You've seen a few little poofs of pink, sparkly, presumably peppermint-scented dust just sort of poof as a few of them have just disappeared, and you just hear this receding ho 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 into the distance. And now you are left with this very large ring of large candy canes and a knocked over box that has somebody in it. Well done, team.
Excellent.
Phasmus is gonna float down and pull the guy from the box.
Anyway,
Wait.
What's in the box?
I also want to think that, like, when Tiffy successfully rolled the snowball, like, please tell me that everyone in the team had, like, this moment where, like, they floated and spun around.
Yes!
What style?
What style? Wow!
Yes, that's great.
Okay.
Oh dear, I like that quite
Tiffy was going to follow after Phasmus as it floats down, and if she sees it like try and go like past the ring of candy canes, she will stop it, like wave her hands out, and like poke at the peppermint like circle, with her hairband stick rapier.
Nice. Okay. Rai is running down after Phasmus and Tiffy. He's not being left behind. That was a really good shot.
The fucking football like buzzer sound emits from her mouth.
That was an excellent pecking shot, and we are proud of you. All right, let's save another pecker, but first, we're gonna check for traps first, because honestly, in my long career, everything goes to shit if you don't check for traps, and so she is just gonna poke a candy cane.
Yeah.
Cool. Roll as you like.
All right. What do you roll to check for crap? Not
Crap.
Check for crap, yeah.
It's
Trap check is investigation, generally.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. I love you. All right.
Nice.
Hey,
Oh, very good.
a
Okay.
Detective, find you on their way.
All right. So with a 22 and a 24, Rai's not going to be bothering. He's too excited about how fun that all was. But with those two very good rolls, they haven't done anything from the poking that Tiffy did. They smell very strongly of peppermint, but you're not quite sure whether or not, like, there's no trap door or anything that you can see in the area. As far as you could tell, they're just candy canes? Question mark?
Okay. Tiffy is going to use the rapier and try and tug out one of the candy canes from its spot, and then just continue, like, walking towards the thing.
Breaking the fairy circle.
Yeah, I'm not.
Roll me a strength check.
Oh, go, child,
my.
go!
Do you want
Oh, be beautiful and epic and really cool, and just roll a nat 20, please. No.
No,
I have to ask.
Not so much.
Okay.
Yeah, these things are really thick and they're big. So you kind of tug on it and it doesn't even wobble.
All right.
Here, let me.
I was gonna say Lin is also gonna help on that front.
Are you gonna help? Rolling
Yes.
advantage?
Yes, you will get advantage because this is
Oh,
barbarian.
that's good. That's the natural 20 we need.
There you go.
The ghost.
Cool.
I like the mental thought of you're all just struggling, and Lin just kind of takes pity but doesn't want to take it from you, and so she just kind of like side kicks it, just like out of sight, and just like tries to break off the bottom so that you guys can lift it easier. It's just like you guys get to lift it. You guys get to be cool. She's gonna facilitate this. You're kids. You get to have nice things.
Well, yeah, Phasmus, you and Tiffy, you're working on in this candy cane, and there is a weird feeling on your fingers and it doesn't move.
What?
Okay.
If I remember correctly, Tiffy was using a rapier to try and lift it.
Like initially, but if she's going at it again, she'll probably do the thing where you get your coat and like try not to touch it fully, but she also needs a grip, so her fingers probably touched it, so it's now just on her fingertips.
It kind
Phasmus is just using its whole ass hand.
the feeling it kind of feels like, you know, when you eat popping candy, kind of feels like that,
yeah.
Except on your hands instead of in your mouth.
Bad tingles. She shakes her hands. Doesn't like it.
Well, you okay? You okay, kid? Do you need healing? Is this candy cane evil? Do you need healing? Do I need to burn these things down?
No.
I think Yeah, go.
It's not not painful. What the fuck was that sensation? That's an arcana.
Okay, cool. You're doing it because that was Tiffy's instinct, but she is baby.
Okay, well that's a 24, so that's splendid. There is some sort of protective magic on these candy canes, as if whatever the Saiyans were doing, they didn't want this to be interrupted.
Okay. You don't have to tell me this. I just want to know if Tiffy picks it up herself. Nah, it's fine. She baby.
Nope.
She
No.
baby. Because she was if she got it, she would associate with bow magic. Like, oh, this is magic bow does.
Yeah.
This is the benefit of being in university. You are very book smart.
Yeah.
Phasmus is not good at several things, but it's very good at this.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
No.
is basically part of its course.
Yeah, actually it is.
Mhm.
I'm just imagining being able to hand in coursework related to this outing of just, so, what did you do over the weekend? Oh, you know.
Went
This
on a
is
field
extra
trip.
credit. Kid.
Hmm.
This is extra credit.
Yeah, so the candy canes don't move, and when you try to move them, there's that little tingle of, nah, it's not happening.
Okay. Well, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Look to
Phasmus,
the
like-
guy.
Phasmus, like, floats around the circle. Is the dude in the box, did he get, like, pushed out of the candy canes, or is he still in him?
Still in the middle.
It's gonna risk it for the biscuit. It, like, very, very slowly, very carefully moves a hand over past the candy canes, trying to see if there's, like, a barrier that, like, prevents access in there, or if it's just, like, a kind of just a circle at the moment.
It's just a circle at the moment.
I
Phasmus
like
sticks
the
its
idea.
hand through, and yep, it's just as cold on that side as it was on the other.
Floats through to pull the guy out the box.
You know what? I think it's vaguely amusing if while this is going on, Lynn's going, you know what? This is a minor life lesson, as she is just turning to Rai and just going, okay, junior detective, is the scene safe for us to proceed? And Phasmus is already going through.
In the background, yeah.
Gee, I hope so.
And he's just gonna point over at Phasmus.
Okay, why do you say the son of a mother peck? Okay.
The abjuration is only on the candy canes themselves. I don't think whatever they were setting up is complete.
Alright.
Are you okay? Aim that at the dude they're pulling from the box.
Is the mother pecker alive or are they pecking dead?
Well, they didn't get too dizzy that they were going to throw up when the box started randomly spinning and then fell over. But as for any more than that, I might let Foster explain.
Oh, okay, this is the moment where I get to do voices.
What?
You menace, leave me alone. Hi, who do I have the pleasure to meet?
I'm Phasmus. Who are you?
Well, hello, young lad. I'm I was the one that's. Oh God, where am I? The chair, the kids. I have to go there. Sorry, my manners. The name's Cyclem, and I was meant to be there for the kids and entertaining them for the day. And you get to. And if Phasmus is the only one that's gone into the box, you get to see this old European guy that's staying in there.
I'm so happy.
Do you,
I'm
do you
so
want,
happy.
want me to post the picture that I did, Foster?
You can, yeah.
I am so happy.
Little guy! It's a little guy! How little is he? How little is he?
He is 4'10".
He's actually bigger than Phasmus! He's 3 inches taller!
Oh God, we love him already.
Goodness gravy gracious. Alright.
So many things now suddenly make sense, and I just love all of it.
Rai is going to be sort of leaning, I think it's okay, and run over to say hello. Hi!
We always say it's okay, and then we get picked. And she's following in.
Tiffy's off leash. Tiffy is standing at the edge of the circle, holding the rapier, looking at this saying looking motherfucker.
Tiffy off the string.
Yeah, I was going to go to the market square to help with the day and to organize the event with the kids, but then like those menace came, run me up, and now I'm here. And God, the kids might be so disappointed right now.
We've got someone covering. Very reliable person. Absolutely wonderful mother picker.
Well, that sounds great, but also, young man, there are kids around.
One said young kids in the background squinting, holding the rapier.
I mean, I will just have Lin just go, yeah, they're about, yeah, you're 16. You're my darling little boy, and yeah, we got the little mother.
Fucking Phasmus thinking back to all the bullshit that these guys have been through. I think.
Trust me, we've been through more mother pecking shit than this. Hey, Tiffy, how old are you, sweetheart?
Puts down the rapier, holds up 6 fingers.
She's 6. She's old enough to hear me peck and swear. Anyway, pleased to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you too.
We should probably get out of the circle.
Yeah.
Do you need a hand out of the box?
Yeah, I would really appreciate that.
Pick the guy up. Put him on his feet.
Rotate man.
Did Lin approach?
I think she's kind of. How wide is this circle?
It's a good 30 feet across, I guess.
Oh my god, that's a big circle. Okay.
Big ass circle. Because I almost want to say, like, she'd stay on the periphery, just leaning against one of these candy canes. Because she doesn't trust the circle. She's seen too many plots.
Okay, great. Leaning on one of the candy canes, you say. Perfect.
You know what? Yeah. She's dumb enough to do that. She's dumb enough to do it.
Bless. Can I get a perception check from you in that case, please?
Alright. Bring on the monkey getting into shenanigans. Alright.
Phasmus went in because it figured Santa Claus, this is a winter thing, probably does cold damage. I'm resistant to that.
Saying Taz,
I guess.
saying Taz can't kill me.
You can't kill what's already dead.
Not in the way that matters. All right.
There are
Cool.
things worse than death, motherpecker!
21 is fantastic. All right, cool. So you can see Cyclem and Phasmus and Tiffy and Rai in the middle near this big present, and you're leaning on this candy cane going, okay, cool. And then you're surveying the environment around, and just on the other side of the circle, something catches your eye. It's small and red and white, and it takes you a second, but then you realize there's another one of those little Saiyan critters on the other side of the circle. And it's holding a candy cane. And it goes, ho 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 ho! And stabs it into the snow.
Uh-oh.
And then...
Alright. Lin is just a very explosive Grawlix trying to get people's attention at that. Just, oh no!
Everybody gets to see this at the same time. The candy canes in the circle around you or directly under your elbow starts to glow slightly. And then there is a very strong smell of peppermint. And it almost feels like it was a trapdoor, but at the same time, you guys have been through teleportation circles enough to recognize the magic. Because there is a very cartoony poof. And you are no longer standing in the snow.
Uh,
This is why we don't trust things!
And I think we might take a quick break here. It's a little early,
Yeah.
but a quick break. And then we get some more nonsense to come.
yes.
Oh my goodness.
Great.
Loving it. We are loving it. We love to see it.
Please tell me Lin runs back to town to fucking kidnap Teal.
Sprints like you're
Bring
not.
in the cavalry.
Yeah, you know what? She will, and I'm sorry. The bag will be black. She will start losing it. That bag will be black. She will have to switch to. She hasn't got another bag. She's gonna start swearing again. She's gonna fill up that bag quota and just go, okay, hi.
Just swear into your sleeve. It's like
Yeah, swear into your hammer space.
Do you want her to fill it up?
just fumbles out a bunch of swear words.
I love
You
that.
can see it later. It'll be fine.
I will just straight up say one of the things that I have in her hammer space is an anvil made of Grawlix.
Nice.
Oh dear. All right, 5-minute break. Then we will return, and it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I also can't articulate just how much I love that Foster is now 2 characters in this. It's great, and I love it.
Now you know what it's like to be me.
Yeah.
I think, just for the sake of it, for the people at home, I'm gonna play that noise again because I like it. Where is it? Here it is.
Oh my god, I return.
Yeah, you returned at just the right time, Buster. Get that noise, Whis.
I made it.
Oh my god.
What I just say? I was on the other side of my tiny ass apartment and I just heard that noise and was filled with glee. That is the best friggin' noise ever. Love it.
And you all had the correct response to that, which is, what the actual fuck?
Well, just empathetically at Lin, what did you expect the response to be?
Oh, Lin, I swear.
I was just sitting here for a good minute, just eating my Toblerone, just like chilling, and I just hear the sand sounds. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you know what? So I'm gonna go back to eating my Toblerone.
It's like a flight or fight response.
Which makes sense given the character you're playing.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I'm glad everyone's having a good time so far.
This is great. This is great so far.
The shenanigans.
I mean, I wasn't expecting it to take almost an hour and a half for that first segment, but
Worth
We'll
it?
probably end up speedrunning the rest, it's fine.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Oh, okay.
Part two.
That sounds like a challenge.
Don't worry, we've broken bigger games.
Yeah, well, there's two options. Either you blitz through the rest of the content, or you get stuck on one little thing and completely derail yourselves. We'll see.
True.
All right, you know what?
I mean,
That is not only incredibly valid, that is very on brand for us.
yeah,
mean,
I
I
was about to say
even-
that happened.
I have in my notes, I have met player characters.
Ah. Just bless.
Mhm.
Oh dear.
I'm still not over the fact that Buster is playing two characters and just the general toonish bullshittery that is all of this. I love it.
Told you I'd done shenanigans.
I know. You've been sending me the word scheme repeatedly. And I sit here in delight. So I totally think hunting these Saiyan tacklers for sport should totally be a thing that we bring up at the next Halloween town meeting.
Ava immediately pulls a bottle of vodka out of her hammer space and starts drinking.
Hydrate before you dihydrate, alright.
Alcohol doesn't hydrate you. You just dihydrate.
The Lin and the Vwild are dying.
Ah,
Ah.
should I have eaten all of that? Even though I'm mildly allergic to hot chocolate? Yes, because
Oh,
Toblerones is good.
Yeah, mood.
You're not wrong, but also, why are you eating chocolate if you're mildly allergic?
Because it's not as bad as an allergic reaction to other things. I'm like, well, Toblerone is very good.
Is it an intolerance or is it anaphylaxis? Because I hate to tell you.
It's not. It's. I mean, it used to be really bad, where I had to get an EpiPen for it, but now it has subsided somehow.
That can happen.
Yeah.
I handshake you, Liz. I handshake you a lot.
Mhm.
What is it with all the fucking people that I know that have food allergies just eating the foods anyway?
I
Looks
stopped.
at Marzi, looked away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I stopped doing it for the most part. I only do mine when I get injured extremely. For example, the concussion, the hospital visit, the trip
I
down
mean,
the hill, the trip down
yeah.
the hill. Okay.
I'm no help. I don't have any dietary requirements. Okay. Are we ready to keep going?
We're here. Yeah.
All right,
My
fantastic.
head is in my fucking hands. Okay.
Please let us continue because I've just literally counted off all the incidents I've been in. In this year alone, I've run out of fingers!
Jesus.
Alright, I swear to God.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's been an eventful year.
It has. Alrighty. So
But I'm bullshit!
the magic candy cane circle question mark activated, and with the overwhelming smell of peppermint, you guys are suddenly not where you were. Because you were touching one of the candy canes, Lynn, can I get you to please roll me a D8?
D8? D8? Okay. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna roll it on here for validity's sake. Boop! 5.
Splendid. Thank you. Oh, fun. Okay. Okay, so
Did Lynn just get turned into a Santa Claus?
If that happens, she's gonna swear, and you guys are all gonna know exactly which one it is.
Yes, Lynn, over there.
So you guys, your vision and your other senses sort of clear of peppermint after a second or two, and you appear to be in some sort of cave or something along that, like cavern, something like that. The walls are kind of an odd purplish sort of color, and there are bits of candy cane sticking out of the walls. And there is one door. It's a really big, I'm gonna say stone, but you're not 100% certain these walls are stone, but let's just say stone, pair of big double doors on the other
geographer
side.
in me. The geographer in me. Crunch.
God.
I mean, you're welcome to give that a try.
Might I suggest not trying to eat the walls?
That is thankfully not in character. That is the Vwild. The Vwild staring at this place going, I could totally find out what this is. I want to crunch it. I don't know what Lynn's doing with the 5.
Well.
You're all
Wait.
in this room. That's what you're doing at the moment.
Is there any is it just quiet? Can Tiffy roll like a perception check to hear if there's any sounds, especially coming through the huge double doors?
Sure, go for it.
Okay.
Cyclem is just staring around like, this is going to be more complicated than planned.
Well, that's a 28. Okay. So, Tiffy, you're sort of listening at the door and around, and
Yeah.
you know when the last time we were all together, when we were in that underground bunker kind of thing with all the different tunnels and whatnot, you reckon you can hear very vague little very distant little hoes off in the ho 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 noises in the distance.
Okay. For the sake of the Hunter's Bane, are Santa Claus's Fey Fiend or undead, or no?
You put in go right now to the final saying closest.
I'm gonna say they're probably Fae.
Okay, cool. Great. All right. Awesome. Great.
I will ask, is because like whatever Lin rolled, is Lin also present here, or is she lost in the void somewhere?
No, she is present.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
Ominous, but good. Yeah, I will say if this new guy didn't like Lin swearing before, she's
Thank you
she's
so
muffling-
much.
she's muffling her swears because hey, cavern echo. But yeah, no, there is Grawlix around her, like actual symbols of it. Just yeah.
That was a history check to see if Phasmus remembers or has ever heard of Santa Claus is doing this. It's a 10.
No, this is news to you.
Damn. Some funky stuff. Is the door locked? Like on gentle inspection?
It doesn't even seem to have a lock. But
Okay.
because you got a whopping 28, checking everything out before, you can see, what is it? 10 rectangles sort of carved into the door. And then you kind of give them another look, and they look like they move a little bit.
It's a door puzzle!
Puzzle door. Puzzle door. Puzzle door. She will start sliding pieces. Or attempt to slide pieces. Or is it just like they can move, you can't move it with a hand situation.
Well, they don't slide, but I'm gonna share my screen real quick, so you guys can actually see it.
This is a joke. You can move them with an axe if you try hard enough.
Share. Force. Nothing goes wrong with share. Force.
What the fuck is this?
No! Wait, Whis, give me a second. I'm screen recording this. Let me switch my OBS.
What the fresh fuckerino is this, Whis?
Oh, I'm loving this.
I need to turn off settings.
Can I just, in the meantime, Cyclem is just like leaning to Lin because like she seems to be the adult of the group and be like, so do you go with kids on rescue mission by our phone?
You'd be surprised.
Stops her swearing and she turns to you, and it is a slow turn, and she gives you the most dead-eyed 1,000-yard stare. She goes, yes. More likely than you ever pick and think possible. Yes.
You get a pat on the shoulder.
Phasmus is gonna reach up and try and pull one out.
Which one do you want to try and manipulate?
Fuck it, we'll go second row from the top in the middle.
So the middle one. I don't know if you can.
Yeah,
see
middle.
Middle. That
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
It swivels
Ooh!
and flips around in place, and there is a symbol on it.
Oh god, is this like Snap?
Third row, right column. Pokes that one as well.
Third row, right column.
Yep.
It flips around and looks like that, and then they flip back.
I know what they are, and it's adorable!
I'm so fucking good at these games, you guys, and I'm not even saying that ironically.
Tiffy is losing her mind as soon as she sees the first one.
Alright, we're all enjoying it.
I'm just gonna roll something for Rai. Hold on. Oh yeah, he's noticed that. Hey, wait a second. That was mine.
That was your pick. Oh! Alright. Who wants to go next? Does anyone want to slap it?
Slap it.
Bop it.
Commit violence on it.
Commit violence.
Alright. Which mother pecker wants to slap this thing next? Tiffy, you're a little sweetheart. Do you want to slap it? It looks safe. Please let it be safe. As she is just now muttering that like.
Please let it be safe.
Well, it's too late now, darling. She will hit it. Top left.
Top left.
God, she's gonna like bounce. Oh, we know that. That's a good mask.
That's my mask. Like Francis will say that out loud.
And then directly bottom.
4. Okay, the mask has pulled out the hammer space.
Okay. Oh, Okay. Well, who else wants to go slapping?
I hate to be the like side-eye at Lynn, the bearer of bad news. This feels weirdly personalized to us.
I know. I'm trying not to think about it too hard because it's peckin' terrifying. Let's just let the kids enjoy this. And she's saying that in Growlix.
Everyone here is a Toot!
Everyone here is a goddamn Toot. I'm sorry.
I know! She's mixing Giant and Growlix together and
I was like, what the
mess.
What the frick are you saying?
There's a brief mumble in Abyssal.
Lost in translation.
Yeah. Just okay. We're gonna unpack all of this later. But right now, we're just gonna deal with this, and then we're gonna beat up a mother pecker most likely, because we always have to fight a mother pecker. It's a racing certainty.
Lynn is being held up to poke tiles. Try and calm her down.
Okay, you immediately pick her up, and she does just. It is like picking up a cat, but in the good sense of a cat, just boneless, and then she just slaps. Okay, let's go. Let's go the top right and top middle. Just like she literally just goes bap bap. Oh, okay. So we got ideas now.
Phasmus will reach over and poke the top left and top middle, and then top right and bottom left. I think it was.
As those matches spin around, there's a bit of a sort of noise from the door, and it shudders a little bit, and then is still.
Okay.
That's surely fine.
Referring to the part where like Lin said, yeah, and we also always have to fight someone at the end. Like, Cyclem is again leaning toward her, like, "Are you okay?"
Lynn's gonna. I think Lynn's in Phasmus's hold, and she just looks at him, and then she just goes, "Debatably, I'm fine. Let's slap this shit some more. Come on. Someone slap it. Ryan, do you want to go? In fact, hey, new guy, new mother pecker, do you want to slap it?"
I mean, sure. And he will go for middle left and middle right.
Distraction techniques 101.
Are you good? Press the funny button.
Oh, there's another pair.
Yeah, I saw mine. All right.
Which one is it, kid?
The two in the right column.
And
Alright.
Cyclem will press those accordingly.
Ominous noises. If this thing blows up,
Are you guys sure I shouldn't just float through, see what's happening?
We're almost
All right.
done. Let's see what this one on the bottom is. Whoop. Oh! Mom, where was yours? I wasn't actually paying attention. Where was it?
It was on the side row, and Lynn's gonna slap it. Boop. All right, we just go last row. All right.
Phasmus is just gonna preemptively pull everyone back.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, as everything's happening, Lynn is just gonna like scramble down, and she has got Tiffy and Rai, and she is just like using herself as a shield just in case.
Yeah, preemptively push everyone back, and then pick the two, because they could always just become incorporeal.
Yep.
Yes.
This blows up in its face.
Fair enough. So those last two flick over, and there's some more of that sort of noise. And I'm actually going to stop sharing my screen because we don't need that anymore. The pictures on the on those tiles sort of evaporates off. And then the door goes gunk and opens.
Okay. That's normal.
Alive and unharmed. That is very surprising given our track record. Hooray!
That's not jinx it.
Fair. Knocks on the door. Knocks on wood.
Also, speak for yourself.
Fair point. Fair point.
Oh, yeah, you're a ghost, huh? Okay. How come I mean, that was a new mask. No one's seen it yet. Why was it on that door?
I'm trying not to think too hard about it because I don't think my sketching can take it. But I'm sure. I'm praying it's just Animas magic. And, you know, can Lin roll something to see like how much her paranoia is pinging that this is a good thing, bad thing, magic thing?
Gut check.
Yep. You can roll. You could probably roll an insight on the situation, or if you wanted to roll a history or a nature on a science, you're welcome to do that too.
I'm almost tempted to roll two things, like, because I gotta admit, rolling history on these mother peckers also sounds smart. Let's go insight first.
That 9, by the by, was a hammer space roll. Phasmus pulls out a glove, slips it onto one of its hands, and then puts that hand on the top of Lin's head to, like, pat. The glove means the hand is not fucking ice cold, just regular temperature.
Splendid.
Alright.
Very appreciated.
Lin does just kind of like, it is very much like a cat. She does just like headbutt into it. She's deep in concentration. You'd think it was maybe a response that was just a natural one, but she's just like, yes, this is nice.
Thinking pat.
So that's a 22.
Yeah.
Is that on your insight on the whole situation?
That was on the insight. I'm also rolling history. Boop.
19. That's still also quite good. Okay, so as far as the entire situation is concerned, like, that's a pretty harmless puzzle. Like, you've been to plenty of places that feel a lot more hostile.
Hell, yeah.
But this doesn't feel hostile. If anything, it kind of feels more like April 1st. That kind of vibe. You know, like, especially April 1st at the Toontown hub.
Yes.
And then with the 19, you don't really remember hearing anything about Saiyans kidnapping people. And you're not really sure where they actually come from, but this whole place kind of just smells pepperminty, so maybe this is where they live?
You know what? Just for the amusement's sake, as she's getting the head pats, she is just giving off like full-on detective monologue of everything that she can think of on this front. Yes, she's drawing her connections. There are swears in it, yes, because this is gestures at Monkey. This monkey can hold so many swears in her. But she is just like, as the patting is just going on, just breaking down everything that she understands of the situation and laying it out for everyone so everyone gets to know.
Okay. Tiffy is nodding and then looks at the door, looks back, and makes like a door creaking noise. Do we still open the door?
There are no other exits from this room. I'll also say that.
We could sit in this place and roast s'mores over a fire made out of things from our hammer's face.
She goes over to the door and she's going to try and
Yeah.
stealthily open it and then peek through before opening it, like just outright to see what's on the other side.
All right.
Yeah.
Phasmus
Wait,
is gonna cut out the middleman and just poke its head through the door.
Okay. Splendid.
We love Phasmus.
In that case, can I get a D7 roll from Phasmus?
Okay.
A D7?
Yes, a D7.
That dice
You're gonna
only
have to
exists
do it in
digitally.
Dice Passer.
4.
4. Splendid. All right. Cool. So you look through the door, and it's another room that looks about the same size as the one you were just in, with that same purplish kind of walls with the candy canes and what have you. And this one doesn't seem to have another door in it. The only thing that's in here is there's this table. It looks like a dining table. And there's stuff on the table, but you can't really see what it is from here.
Just report back.
Alright, you still got your head? Great. What did you see?
Be brother. Yeah. There's another room. There's a dining table with some stuff on it. I can see from this distance. There's no door. That I can see.
Let's hope this room isn't full of mimics. I've been through a place with lots of puzzles. Had mimics in it, also cheese.
Hmm.
Mimics are pain in the butt.
I don't know. Mimics can be pretty nice.
At that mention, Cyclem just does like turns to not Lin but the kids. Like, how do you two know about mimics?
Tiffy puts her hands up like, hey, I've never seen a mimic in my life. Like, I don't think she even knows what a mimic is.
One of my best friends is a mimic.
Oh!
Roll a deception for
Well, you
Oh.
3.
Ryan's
Don't have
gonna
it,
just
mama.
rub the back of his head and put his hands behind his back and do 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 do.
Alright, Ryan, we're talking about this later on, okay?
I
We're talking about this later.
don't know what you're talking about, Mom.
What did Sam say?
Cyclem just like when you mentioned like your best friend's a mimic, he's just like, where are you from? Remind me where you're from again?
Oh, I never said, but Halloween.
Hey.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. That does make sense.
I would have thought me being a ghost would have tipped it off. Okay.
I just want the image of this conversation going on, and Tiffy just slides through the crack in the door because she's Hosian and just paid for. Can I roll like a stealth? And she's like trying not to get noticed or trip anything.
I guarantee, because your stealth is good, unless you roll like a 1 or something, Phasmus will not notice. He
By
does
all
not have the
means, please
perception
do.
for it.
Roll
Alright,
away.
go.
16. Oh dear. I'm not going to roll for Ryan. He's too busy being, no, I don't know anything about mimics. Do-do-do.
Lynn's got a passive of 17.
Yeah, you
That was
noticed. That was flooded. She's just going in. Like you
Passive
you're-
or 16 of higher would spot that. Phasmus has an 11.
Right.
15.
Lynn, who was about to start going on the what are you? And she sees that and just goes no. And she's going. She's moving.
Oh, I guess we're going. Okay, all right then. Slides through the door.
Ryan will follow. Is Cyclem following as well?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
Cool.
We have Cyclone as part of the party.
All right, groovy. So you make your way into this room, and so there's this table. It's a fairly normal-looking dining table. It actually looks way too big, given the Santa cross that you've seen, like the size of garden gnomes. And as you get close, you're able to see what's on the surface. There is a bowl, which looks like it has freshly made porridge in it. And there are a number of things throughout the... throughout is definitely the wrong word. There are a number of things on the surface around this bowl. There are I have a list. Where is my list? Here it is.
Boy.
There is shredded cheese, baby spinach, brown sugar, milk, jam, and butter.
Interesting choice additions.
There's cheese.
Yeah, she's.
Anyone familiar with Phasmus abruptly remembers, oh yeah, their parents are cooks.
Yeah.
They work in a cafe. They live in a cafe.
Who puts cheese on porridge?
I love Phasmus so much.
It's on the porridge?
No, they're in little separate bowls.
Okay.
Like little small bowls on the surface, and then there's this big bowl of porridge.
Tiffy wants to climb on the table. Is it proportionate to a average medium-sized creature, or is it like slightly out of proportion?
It's out of proportion. It's a bit too big.
Okay, she's climbing on the table.
All right.
He climbs on the table. Cyclem just like goes up and he's like, please, wait a minute and let me just check something. And
Okay, she
he
stops.
will cast Detect Poison and Disease. Just to be sure.
Ooh.
Hey.
Okay. I have never had to cast
We
that
love
before.
this
Do you
guy.
have to roll for that?
No, it's just a passive
Wait.
thing.
It
Yeah.
just
Like a radius, isn't
it
it?
just do a do. Okay.
Yeah, within 30
So
feet.
yeah, within 30 feet of-
Poisonous creatures and diseases.
Nil, nada, zip.
Tasty.
Right. Seems like it's at least it's safe to eat.
If you're hungry, I have some stuff from the cafe. That's not the D. That's a D20, not a D10. That's a 6. Pulls out. I need a D6. Is that one? Pulls out a box of ghost cookies.
Ooh. I mean, she looks interested, like any child would be interested in snack. But she shakes her head at the thing where, like, it offered, like, are you hungry? Like, she's not hungry. And there's a little rattle sound as she shakes her head.
Fair enough.
But she is just going to walk on the table around the food and just, like, give them all a close inspection. Check if they're warm. Like, wave a hand over the top to see if, like, the warmer foods would still be warm.
Oh yeah, the porridge is definitely warm. It's like at that, like if you've cooked oats on the stovetop and literally like within the last 2 minutes taken it out of the
Damn.
saucepan and in the bowl. And the butter, milk, and cheese is all quite cold, like it just came out of the icebox, and everything else is at room temperature.
Yeah, she will like turn to everyone, and like point at the bowl, and just make a tss, like sound.
Like a heat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And point to the other stuff and make like a blizzard sound. And just continue investigating and just like looking for any secret like doorways. Like, is there a cavern that we didn't see? Is there like a weird like change in art style on the walls? Is it a cell layer? Is there secret doors? That kind of investigation, because somebody's got to come down here to eat. And the only way in was the teleportation circle. So that would be either investigation or perception.
Whichever is
Okay.
better.
I will say, as a joke, Lynn is staring intently at the cheese as though it has personally offended her.
That way. I don't know why. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, Tiffy's like, why are you upset of the cheese? Like, she gives Lynn like weird looks because like cheese is part of Animas. Like, part of the tradition is you eat a lot of cheese.
Phasmus casually pulls out a little cover, you know, like the fucking metal covers that you put over food to keep it warm. And just puts it over the cheese.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Precisely.
Splendid.
Because she was going to pull the cat, knock it off the table if it was left unminded.
Damn.
Okay, with that 25, you're looking around and you can't really see any other entrances, But you have seen and heard that Saiyan Taucross tend to have some sort of minor teleportation ability. So, and like the whole candy cane magic circle thing that is why you're here in the first place. You reckon that the way that they would get in and out of this room is that they would just teleport in and out.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. That's fun. Everything's like laid out, ready to eat. Nothing has to be prepared, right? Or is it just like, yeah, everything's ready.
It's just
Um,
porridge and some toppings.
right. I don't know. She takes something and gives it a nibble, and then starts climbing down the table.
All right, which something?
What was the spread again? It's probably not the porridge.
So there's porridge, shredded cheese, baby spinach, brown sugar, milk, jam, and butter.
Dips her finger into the jam and licks it and then gets down.
It is strawberry jam.
She just gives a shrug as she gets down with everybody else, like, I don't know, man.
Phasmus is gonna float around the perimeter of the room, sticking its head through the wall.
Okay. Roll me a stealth.
God, okay.
Well,
Oh.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. Alright, that's a dirty 20. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. Cool.
Boy.
Dirty 20. So you're sticking your head through these walls, and like it's weird. There is that tingly sort of feeling in the air, and you don't really see much, but you stick your head through one wall and you can just hear that Saiyan noise again.
please make the noise again. Please make the noise again.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's gonna continue floating through that wall, figure out how deep it is before it hits another room.
Are you doing that entire trek incorporeal?
Yes, yeah. It kind of has to be to move through things.
Okay. So you kind of pass through what feels like a corridor. Can I get you to roll a d6 for me?
What are we rolling?
Oh, d6.
Oh god, are we splitting the party by accident?
1.
Good boy.
All right.
It will come back if it can.
Okay. So yeah, you can still hear that distant Saiyan din. But you're in another room pretty immediately, and this one does have doors. This one has 2 doors. And there is a reindeer in here. No Saiyans. Just a reindeer.
Does it look like if we spook the reindeer, it'll attack?
You don't think so.
I say
It is currently just sitting in the middle of the room. It's eating chestnuts.
Blink, blink, blink. Float back through the wall. Miss Lin, there's another room on the other side of this wall.
Oh! Well, that's picking useful. And she has gone from where she was just like squinting at the porridge, trying to figure out, okay, do we dump the sugar and jam and stuff into it? I don't want to dump cheese into this. But she is just now looking over and just going, okay, do you want to solve the puzzle in here, or do you want me to see if I can try and break down that picking wall?
Let's cut out the middle. Vacates the wall to get out the way.
Oh, joy! you see the very feral grin on Lynn's face as she just, you know, that stereotypical cracks neck.
Mm-hmm.
She does that. And it's like,
Tiffy gives you a truck honk as you start charging up.
yeah, all right.
Cyclem is just here like, are we sure about that?
I love my pecking job. Okay, this is the highlight of my job. There's no danger. I mean, if you want, you can dump some stuff into the porridge. I'm gonna try and break down this pecking wall.
He just like stands back and like put himself slightly in between like Lin and the kids, just like in case there's like pieces of the wall flying off.
Yeah. All right. So, Lin is just like, she's actually gonna. I think she's gonna take a running start at it. She pulls out her axe. She's at the table, and then she just goes, "All right, woo!" And she is charging. She's got rage up, and she's gonna take a swing at this goddamn wall.
All right. I'm gonna say that you don't have to roll to hit because it can't dodge. It's a wall. So roll me some damage.
All right. Let's see. I'll just get the stuff up. It'll be D12 plus 3 plus what's your rage bonus damage? I'll find that in a second.
What level?
It.
What level is she?
Let's see. What level are you?
This on the web.
Siri, goddamn you!
Got it, Siri.
All right, 6.
Plus 2.
All right, so that's gonna be a plus 5. And that's max friggin' damage.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
She's gonna do this. Goddamn.
17.
Yeah. She's doing this like goddamn Kool-Aid man.
Become ungovernable. Destroy everything.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so you swing your axe and wallop it into this wall, and you can see from where the point of impact, all of these cracks just spidering through this wall, and you can hear from the other side a very distressed sounding noise. It's kind of like a somewhere between a grunt and like almost donkey-ish, and then there's some hooves on quote-unquote stone, clack, 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 and then there's a doosh, doosh, doosh noise from the other side.
Good.
I probably should have mentioned that.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
Float back through. How's the reindeer doing?
The reindeer has vacated the premises and its bowels, but not in that order. And there is a very approaching, imminent doosh, doosh, doosh noise.
Float back through the wall. I'm gonna suggest we hide. Hide. Let's hide.
Miss Lin.
Yeah, hide. We picked up. Hide. And Lynn's just like, there's a table. There's the table. Yeah, there's the table. Okay, we're opting for the table. Just new. Just
Floats into the floor.
Damn it.
Alright, let me roll my stuff. Go Tiffy, baby.
God, oh boy, what have you done?
Okay, can I just say, I feel so sorry for the new guy. Right from shadows, Lin can climb. Tiffy's bright orange, so she's totally taking the kid up with her.
There we go.
No. Wait. Oh my god! Tiffy's bright orange, but also she's paper. She just needs to turn 90 degrees and she's gone.
Okay, so the mental image of Phasmus going from the floor, Ron turning into shadow, this kid going 2D, and Lin just rocketing upwards, and then there's Cyclem just left.
He's just an old man that just showed up. He didn't sign up for this. He doesn't have the quick thinking. He's not used to finding hiding spots.
The rest of these people are so used to shit going wrong.
So on this point, like realizing that like he can't figure out a way to hide fast enough, he will cast Bark Skin on himself.
Oh, Joe! My God!
Oh dear.
Because he's like, oh heck.
Blend into the table.
Oh dear. Sorry.
Oh, my cheeks hurt.
So
Like, vaguely
God.
trying to hide behind a like a candy cane, but like the candy cane is not wide enough.
I love it. So you can all hear this doosh, doosh, doosh noise get louder and louder and louder. And so you know that thing you were saying just now about the Kool-Aid man?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
The wall bursts open and I have a picture of what comes through.
Oh no! Is this what I'm thinking it is?
Oh my god.
I have a hunch that I know what this is, and if it is what it is, I'm loving it.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
A very angry Santa Claus.
Look at the file name.
Oh god!
Wait.
What's the Discord load the stream?
I'm going to destroy your bloodline.
Oh my god.
God, I swear.
I can't believe we all have to mutiny and mutually murder the Whis. I can't believe it's within our contract.
Oh my days. Phasmus, by the by, would have sunk into the floor immediately by the broken wall. Okay. So technically, it's underneath the very angry Santa Claus right now.
I'm gonna put him there.
Okay.
Oh god! Right.
And
I'm just waiting for the screen to load. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Shoot. Oh, Jesus.
so this thing,
Jesus Christ, what a fight! That's big!
it is
God,
massive, this thing.
God.
Yeah, it's huge. Literally.
Take a moment to think about this party's track record when it comes to rescue missions.
It bursts through this wall, and it has a noise too.
Oh my fucking god.
Whis, I need my lungs. Whis, I need my lungs.
Whis!
You've killed me! You've murdered me! Your blood!
Oh my God.
I'm dead!
So I guess this means we roll initiative, huh?
Yeah.
If we stay very still for long enough, it'll
I can't tell you how much that is not an option.
Oh, great, roll for initiative, huh?
Oh, goody.
16.
Oh dear.
Great.
That is
Just
11,
picking
12,
great.
16.
What's your modifier?
Plus 5?
Okay.
Rye's not going
Right,
first.
beloved.
Hi, kiddo!
Okay. What's the one for the big ass angry?
Pop him at the end.
Okay, alright.
Because you guys are all hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Except for Cyclem.
Yeah.
Honey, baby!
Welcome to Shenanigans. Have a nice day.
Right, too. God. I love that, like, RJ refuses to use the proper name.
Yes, in all caps to show that.
Hmm.
What, you don't want to name it in super form, RJ?
You want me to name it something else? You want me to name it something else? All right.
So, what have I done?
There you go. Name it something else.
Splendid.
Fair enough.
All right.
I'm gonna make a picture of that name. Okay. God,
Whoop.
I kind of regret Lynn going first because Lynn doesn't know what I fucking do.
I mean, you can delay your turn.
Yeah, you know what? She's gonna hold her action, and if anyone were looking at her, they would just see her mouthing, "What the heck?" As well as other words that, yeah, she has picked up a few swears in Abyssal. She is just like mouthing different swears she knows, not saying anything, just letting it go.
All right, cool.
Okay. So, I guess that means it's Phasmus' turn. Phasmus is gonna do something slightly reckless. So Phasmus is gonna move directly underneath the middle of this very angry Saint Kool-Aid man.
Oh god.
I'm gonna.
And is going to emerge out of the floor, still incorporeal,
Mhm.
and then become corporeal again. And both it and the Santa Claus take hold on, I need to do math here. 7 points of force damage and are shunted in opposite directions.
Okay. By how much?
10 feet. Because that's how far they need to move to be apart.
Okay. How do you decide what? Do I decide what direction you go in? or-
Just whatever direction would work best. So, like, up and down, maybe? I don't know.
Okay, up and down works. Okay, so. And I think Phasmus ends up there, and the Saiyan ends up there, I guess?
And then, because that is an action, a bonus action, it can also just attack. So it's gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
How many attacks do you get, Phasmus? It doesn't say. Thank you so much, DMV. I'm gonna assume 1. Never mind, that's a natural 1. Carry on!
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Still shaking off the force damage.
Mm-hmm. That's valid. That's valid. All right. Tiffy. You're next. Okay. We can take 5.
Just-
Angry Saint, man.
I'm not gonna get over that. I'm not. There are so many aspects of this game I'm never gonna get over, and this is what. Look at him! Look at him!
God.
Words can't articulate how much, like, of all the situations that led us here. Merry fucking Animas, everyone.
Merry fucking Animas.
Animas. Good gravy, everybody. What on earth? Okay.
Can I just say, I want to imagine the mental image of when everyone gets back, just like to the spookies. So, how was your day out? Oh, you know, fought a giant Santa Claus, as you do.
As you do.
As you do.
What she is baby. She is squishy. She knows that you hit Satan Claws because they are annoying and do not represent the true spirit of Animus. Like, part of her wants to, like, well, you hit it. Also, she knows that she can go down very quickly when she has to hit things. I think she is. She's trying to. She's just gonna hold the action. She's gonna go to the left, trying to stay hidden. Like if you want me to take the hide action, she can. But she is just going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces to the left.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Now we go.
5.
Like tumbleweeds, dust ball style, just sheet of paper sliding, and just stick in this corner,
All right.
and hide, and hold action. So if anybody starts wailing on it, she will also just shoot with her short bow.
Oh yeah, cool. Easy peasy. All right, Cyclem.
Okay, so quick question. Remind me, does it take an action to draw a weapon or not? I can't quite remember.
I think you can draw a weapon as part of your attack.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, gotcha.
Suits
Because we have a lot of options here. There is a big Santa Claus that just came out of nowhere. He's just like, he's just an old man. He like, he just got like dragged into this.
Bystander!
He will. You know what? Hold on. I'm just keeping track of things to sure to not. He will cast Entangle on the big Santa Claus because he doesn't want that thing to move in any direction near to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Understandable. Have a nice.
Yeah.
Very,
Let
very
me
valid.
just- So it's a D7 with the modifier. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. So this DC is 15, and the creature must succeed a strength save or be restrained.
Go on, dice.
I can tell you it's not going to happen, but I'll roll a die anyway. Yeah, nah.
Woo. Okay.
Ooh.
Interesting.
So yeah, as like
Interesting. Very interesting.
he again, like Cyclem is just like this just freaking happened. So he's like baffled, but he's like, you are not going near to anyone else, and just like lashes out. I would say that like candy cane, for the sake of it, colored vine that just like lashes out from the ground and entangles the big angry Santa Claus. And as a bonus action, he will draw his quarterstaff, which looks like essentially like an ornate staff with some flowers of different kinds engraved on one end, and cast on it that cantrip that I cannot freaking pronounce.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh, thank you very much.
Big
On it,
stick.
just in case.
Whack!
Stick
Yes,
whack.
and so Entangle is concentration and lasts for 1 minute, and the Saint can also make strength check again as an action.
Yep. All right.
But right now
Shiny.
they are restrained.
Fantastic. Okay. Cool. Yeah, the vines that come out of this ground are red and white candy cane striped, but they still behave the same way. All right. Cool. What am I gonna do first for Rai? Because it is now Rai's turn. I'm gonna have him roll something first. Yep. Cool. He's just sort of gonna go, ooh, hey, that's druid magic. And then he's going to actually participate because, oh, that's a thing. What are you gonna do, boyo? You would think I'd learn to think of these things in advance. He is going to cast. Why not? He's gonna cast Acid Arrow at it. Why not?
It's a good spell.
It is a good spell.
It's his signature spell at this point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
18. That hits it. Cool.
I think that triggers the Tiffy's held action.
Yep.
As somebody wails in it, she was gonna wail. So
Mhm.
here she comes with her short bow.
Shoot her.
1, 2, 3, 4. Go.
I never
Fucking that
specified.
one.
Bless. I never specified what Lin's one's for, but I think it's if/when the same. Okay, the taco laid man decides to attack someone. It's when that one attacks someone, that's when Lin's gonna go.
Alright, sounds good. Okay, so Rai did 10 points of damage with his acid arrow. That 7 was to hit, was it?
Yeah, missed. That one.
It in fact did miss. But Rai has hit it, and it's sort of can't move really because it's still restrained in these candy cane vines, but it's still making its really low pitched ho noise, and it's unhappy.
Doesn't it give advantage? Is that something I'm misremembering?
Let's see.
Let me Google it.
I mean, Tiffy is hidden, so she will be rolling with advantages.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Vwild actually remembers something useful.
Let's go
Oh,
again.
Jesus, shut your fuck.
24. Good grief, child. Okay.
That definitely hits roll your damage.
Uh-huh. I'm not gonna do sneak attack for this. She just wants to pop.
I mean, you do get sneak attack on it.
Oh, does it just happen automatically, or do I have to choose?
You have advantage. You have sneak attack.
Okay, I'll just add it on. What's your sneak attack in? Is it 2d6 level 5? Okay. 3d6. Okay.
Yep.
And then add that on top. 3d6. Go do your damage. 16.
Nice. Very nice.
Wants to knock the hat off because she knows that people sometimes take the Saiyan hats. if you're quick enough, you can take it before it poofs.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Alright, I think that makes it its turn. Yes. Okay. Cool. So, I just had to pull up the restrained rules because I couldn't remember it. So it can still attack even though it can't move.
Yeah.
So it is going to attempt to attack the thing within its range, which is Phasmus. It gets to do that at disadvantage because it is restrained.
No.
I feel as though this is not going to hit. Yeah, no.
No.
Nope. It has a big candy cane fragment in its hand, and it just goes poof into the ground next to Phasmus. And that is all it does.
I know I'm a small target, but jeez.
He's gone blind with rage.
Small.
Blind with rage. All right.
Phasmus is like one of the taller members of this party, hilariously. And a whopping 4'7".
Yes. That's taller than Lin, even in her heels.
Yeah.
Speaking of monkey, it's your turn.
Yeah, cuz you just tried to attack one of her picnics! Screw you! Alright, so 2 attacks. First one is... Okay, that's gonna hit.
Are you doing this with a crossbow? Because you can't move in to attack with
She will be with a crossbow, which she actually has a higher stat in.
Yes.
Then you can only fire the once unless you have the gunner feat or the crossbow master feat
Ah, okay.
because of loading.
I did not know that. Okay, interesting to know. All right. Even with barbarian stuff.
Yeah, even with barbarian stuff. With crossbows, unless you have the crossbow master feat, you can only ever fire one piece of ammunition because it has the loading trait.
Huh. Okay, that is new news to me. I will definitely be remembering that for the future. Thank you.
You do get to roll your attack with advantage, though, because it's still restrained.
Yeah.
Well, we can see if she crits.
Mm.
No, we're gonna take we're gonna take the 17 over the 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, take the 17 over the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, the 24 will definitely hit it. So roll some damage.
Roll some damage. Roll some damage. Roll some damage. Boop. 9.
9.
Nice.
Cool. Beauty.
Damage is damage.
Damage is damage. All right. Are you doing anything else this turn?
Let's see. Don't think there's anything else she can do, in all honesty. Especially as because she's raging, she can't do any of her spells, which she is just minor in hindsight going, admittedly, Kool-Aid manning this situation was not my smartest plan. What the pick.
You do still have a move action if you wanted.
Yeah, you can move up.
Alright. You know what? Yeah. She might as well. And besides, she doesn't want this Cyclem guy to get picked. And so she is just gonna... How far can she move? How far can Lin move?
40 feet.
Yeah. I'm just looking in this grand scheme of things, this place. She's gonna try and get as close to the Taklos as possible.
I think you have enough. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you've got more than enough to get onto any of those surrounding squares, just about.
Alright. She's gonna try and get closer than Cyclem is to them. And I do like the minor amusing thing. She did, like, climb before. And so she is just like, she drops down and just goes, "Hi! Gold monkey! Hit me!"
You happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Alright, beauty.
And that front slap bang center, she is just pumpkin spice, golden and orange sparks and outline, just going, "Hi! Hit me! I'm not squishy!"
Oh dear. Alright, Phasmus.
Cool. Bonus section, activate right of... we'll go right of the dawn for this one, I think.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ghost Hunter, baby.
Ooh.
Okay, well, I could have done with less damage on that. That would be great. Cool. Let's take that. Alright! So now doing extra radiant damage. Crit!
Nice!
Oh yeah.
Don't even need to roll a second time. Let's go! Alright, where are my dice? That's a D8. That's a D4. Okay, so... 3 plus... Nope, shit, fuck. 3 plus 2 for the modifiers, and now dice. Oh my god. 8 plus 2 plus... Shit. 5 plus 1. Let me reorder that a bit. Okay. So, that is 21 points of damage total. 3 of which is radiant.
Okay. Splendid. Alright, good. This thing kind of smells like burnt sugar at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it an undead? Because I just remember there's a thing. Is this an undead?
No.
Okay, good.
Was it Faye earlier? I think.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's Faye.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Well,
That's that.
that's that.
That's-
We're not gonna move.
It's still up, but yeah, it smells like burnt sugar.
Very interesting.
And then over its shoulders, she's gonna be like, Mr. Cyclem, I suggest you stand back a bit.
Right.
Tiffy.
Yeah.
We don't let this guy. We don't want him to pay in bits.
Mm-hmm.
How big is the entangled range? Is it literally the Saiyan's space, or is it slightly bigger?
In a 20-foot square, starting from the point within range. So like.
Yeah, she could be able to run in to get melee. She looks longingly at her rapier and tucks it away.
Yeah, well, that's
Another day.
5,
Another day.
10. That's 15. So yeah, I think 20 would be that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
She
make
will
him
just
busy.
stick to Shortbow picking off. Sneak attack is only is it once a day? Is it
It's
once
Once a
once a turn? Okay.
Yeah. Rogues.
sneak attack, baby. This is where rogues are DPS.
Okay. Yeah, I see now. She'll shortbow again. Let's go, baby. Do your damage. 1d20 plus 6.
Rolling at advantage.
10.
24. Yeah, nice.
Okay, and then double check again. It's just a d6 plus 3 plus 3d6. D6 plus 3 plus 3 d6. Do it again, baby. 22.
Nice.
Very nice.
Pop, pop, pop. Just a lot of arrows with sockets at the end, just sticking into this saying.
Yes, very good. Very, very good. All right, cool. Are you gonna do anything else?
Was it bonus action hide? Or cunning? Yeah, bonus action hide.
All right, shiny. Great. Okay, Cyclem, you're up.
Well, so yeah, since Phasmus told him to stay away, he will stay away from the Saint Kool-Aid man. He will like back up 5 feet, but because the big old enemy is still within 30 feet, he will cast Thorn Whip on it.
Oh, very good.
Teal. Oh, I have a question about Form Whip.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about Form, it pulls the enemy 10 feet closer to you.
If the creature is large or smaller, and
It's huge.
that thing is huge,
Yep.
isn't it?
Okay.
It is
So
in fact huge.
it's not going to move. I did consider that. And
Okay.
now, so
It's smart.
spellcasting melee, which thank God the modifier is high.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that
Kill.
All right. Yep.
Thankfully, I think this thing counts as huge, so you can't actually pull it toward you.
yeah.
So that's pretty neat.
That's definitely something that I considered. And yeah, 2d6.
8.
Nice.
Lovely. All right.
Macarino.
Great. All right. Cool. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
No,
All right.
because everything else is concentration.
Yeah. Valid. Valid. Okay. That means it's Rai's turn. Bum, 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 bum. You know what? Let's just go for another acid arrow. Why not? Where did it go? There it is. Bum, 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 bum. D20 plus 8. That's a nat 1. Dang.
You have advantage.
That's true. I did forget that. Thank you. 15. Does that hit its armor class? Yeah, it does. Cool. Splendid. Bum, 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 bum. 4d4. That's another 15. All right. Oh, that's great. Okay, cool. So Rai's acid arrow shoots through the air and splits right into this thing's sort of chest, and you can kind of see it sizzling. And like if you've ever made caramel or toffee, as the sugar sorts of sticky bubbles, it just sort of sticky bubbles, and then it sort of leans and where's my soundboard? And it makes its noise again. And then there is a really loud poof, and the entire room is covered in really little bits of like edible glitter and smells of like very strong peppermint. And it is gone.
Is the hat there?
Roll a d2. 1 yes, 2 no.
Okay. Come on, dice tosser.
Money no whammies. Big money no whammies.
Nice!
Yes.
Alright, you now have a sleeping bag-sized Santa hat.
She's
God.
just dashes after it. She's gonna show everybody at the
Yes.
home.
Oh, great.
She's just running around with a huge hat. She's gonna turn it orange.
Oh, that's great. Yep, it does turn orange after a while.
Well, that happened.
Sure, Perkin did.
Cyclem just turns to Lin like, what did we learn from this?
That
You can
the
hit
s-
things really pecking hard.
That the Saiyans can get really big. I didn't know they
That-
could do that.
That entangle is a really pecking spell. Is absolutely amazing with it.
He just like brings his hand to his face like, oh my god.
Okay, so that's a dirty 20 to try and recall information on the Santa Claus. Is that normal? Is a giant Santa Claus like that normal?
No. You've never heard of there being a giant Santa Claus before.
See, I, out of character, know things. Phasmus in character does not know things. And I'm squinting at certain people in this call right now.
Glancing frantically between you all. What?
Yes, same.
I'm gonna fucking kill one of you and you know exactly who it is.
Well, two of us are rolled out, so I'm staring at Whis and Marcus.
But Phasmus, my darling child, knows nothing and will just say, isn't normal. Still
Right.
holding on to its rapier because that right stays until they let go or until they do arrest, so
The sword stays out.
the sword stays out. And it's also casting light in a 20-foot radius.
Nice.
So,
I would argue that none of it was normal, but yeah.
was it uncanny, perhaps? I know the valley does weird picking shit. People, is anything there?
Alright, does this feel like the Uncanny Valley?
Maybe a little, but not hugely.
No, not entirely. Would be
Right.
to be my fucking beloved.
Yeah, Tiffy,
Yeah.
I loved.
You like,
Tiffy,
there is just Tiffy running around with this.
It's like the way that I drew her in the title card, except with a giant Santa hat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
exactly.
All right. So we're probably gonna want to bring this up to someone at some point. When we get back to town, we'll definitely be telling people because this is weird on multiple levels.
I'm still not sure where we are.
Yeah, I know. Should we? I don't think going back is a smart plan. It was a teleportation directly here. I don't think we could go back that way, but carrying forwards, we might get out of here. If push comes to shove, I mean, do you think a buddy plane would work?
If
It
there was a way
works if
out.
you've got. Yeah, if there's a way out, which hopefully, praying to the Pekin spot there is.
Well, if there is, we could use a plane to find it, right?
Phasmus, you're a mother-pecking genius. Yeah, you're getting extra chili this year, okay?
I mean, it does have 18 intelligence. I fucking hope it's smart.
I know. Lin is just gonna go in her. She's gonna go in her hand space, and as she's doing so, she is like full on like sing. She is just going. I am going. You're gonna get an extra pot of chili. I'm gonna get pot of chili. Your family, your windowsill. Do be prepared. I do big pots. And you know
There is once again frost creeping across its cheekbones.
yeah.
Rai's just giving her a thumbs up.
All right, that's a 10. She's got the money plane, and she is just gonna go. You know what? Just for hilarity's sake, she's gonna address it to Teal.
Oh my god.
Of course.
Just hi, Teal. Don't panic. Been introduced to Santa Claus. Everything's fine. Beat up a giant mother pecker. Made a new friend. We love ya.
Phasmus is gonna add on the end of that. The friend's name is Cyclem.
Yes. And she is just gonna. In fact, she might actually ask Phasmus's help in folding it, just like to speed it up, and also she's doing a lot better with her hand. This might be a little bit tricky, but she is just gonna. It takes like D10 minutes,
Oh yeah.
and hey, definitely having help. That's 2 minutes, and then she's just gonna go. Okay, everyone ready? When this goes off, we run like peck after it.
In those 2 minutes, Tiffy threw the giant hat onto Vi, and it was messing with Vi. But as soon as
Oh no! Oh no! Oh dear!
big fluffy hat.
Ah! Oh, it's like a blanket. It smells like peppermint in here. Get it off!
As soon as the airplane's about to be thrown, she takes it off and prepares.
I agree.
I almost want to jokingly say, do we want to just... in the meantime, does someone want to dump the sugar, the jam, and something into the porridge just for hilarity's sake of completing that puzzle?
You know what? That's somebody else. Somebody else can do the enrichment puzzle.
Cyclem, do you want to do the enrichment?
I mean, if they're leaving, if everyone's leaving, like he's going to try just out of curiosity.
Okay, sure.
Hey, we now know who the table was for.
Oh god, did we beckon... did we beckon enough a guy who was just trying to get his food?
Maybe.
You know what? I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'll write it up in the file later on.
Not fine.
I'm a...
Yes, Lin, explain
What are you,
yourself.
lass?
Yes.
I'm an investigator. This is something I just do.
With kids, with 3 kids.
I'm an assistant.
I'm a
Glances back at Lin.
university student.
And that's a child. Can I just say, the utter range of people, like poor Cyclem,
Uh-huh.
like, yes, specialized group, a university student, a detective who has detective issues, a junior detective, and a child.
I mean, in fairness, Phasmus is kind of training to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Lin kind of does. Lin used this is Lin's job in an extent of find people when they go missing. This kind of went out of her purview. She's not paid enough for this.
Tiffy doesn't have an excuse.
I mean, she's not even getting paid at all for this one.
I know.
Oh dear, oh dear. All right, cool. So,
Just dump the porridge. Dump the porridge.
oh dear. All right. You're dumping out the porridge. Nothing happens. Because you did the puzzle in reverse.
Awesome.
Oh dear. All right.
Alright, alright.
So you're
We-
riding an airplane to Teal.
Yep. She's written the airplane. She's folded the airplane with help from Phasmus. Thanks, Phasmus. Alright. When everyone's in position, who's the slowest in the party?
Probably Phasmus and Cyclem.
Alright, she can't do this for 2 people. God damn it. Alright.
I mean, if Whis is okay with it, Phasmus will just like grab onto your tail and flap along like a flag in the wind.
That is hilarious.
I will make you do a
Benefits of
strength.
not having a body.
I will make you do a strength check for that, but that is hilarious. So yes.
Alright. So,
Can I
We've
have
got-
assistance, please?
you've got Lin, and Lin is actually helping.
Okay,
You are
good.
to Lin.
Only mildly better. 10.
Alright.
Better than a 2, though.
Yeah, a lot better than a 2. Bless your cotton socks. But Lin just goes, okay, right? Oh, Tiffy, Cyclem, here you go. And she just, like, taps you, and you've got Strider cast, add +10 to your speed, technically.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's just like, alright, let's pick and go, Noom! And she throws it. She throws
Alright.
the buddy plane.
All right, cool. You throw the buddy plane, and it takes off through that hole that no one else is going to say it on recording, so I will. The Super Saiyan came through.
We attack you.
We give anti-inspiration to the DM.
Damn.
Boy, moi.
Yes.
We love you.
Through
We
the hole.
love you, Whis. Whis, we love you with our heart. Oh, we're still gonna pick and fight you.
It's even better than my Inception joke. Okay. Yeah, the plane goes
God.
through the hole in the wall. And you're able to easily follow it through the room that had a reindeer in it. There are some chestnuts and some leavings. Who is in front? Lin, probably?
Yeah,
Probably.
probably. Being the fastest of
Yeah.
the party.
Yeah, she is the fastest in the party.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you roll me a d5 in the dice parser, please?
Will do.
5.
Okay, cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep, fantastic. All right, so you're following the buddy plane through these caverns, and like everything just smells like peppermint. It's inescapable. And you lose sight of the plane in this very dark room. And
I have dark vision.
so does Rai.
Wait, question. Phasmus's rapier thing, light.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it does shed light.
Oh yeah. Okay.
20 feet.
20 feet. All right, great. So the room that you come to, it is dark. But because of the thing, you've got a little bit of light. And you look around, and you're in another one of those small rooms, and there is a door on the other side. But like the one that had the mask puzzle on it, it's stone and it looks pretty sturdy. The only other thing in this room is there is stalagmites in the middle, and there are 5 of them that stand at about Tiffy's height, and there is an unlit candle on each. The plane has gone patunk into that door and fallen onto the floor.
Okay, so when we open that door, we can throw that again, and it should technically, hopefully, keep on flying, so we're gonna keep finding out. Right now! Candles! Animas candles!
Animas candles, I
Animas
guess. We have some at home.
Yes, we do. We have to have the ones that, It's dancing lights over actual lights. Sweetheart. You don't trust sweetheart around candles.
Fair enough, really.
Alright. Do we light this other picker? Is that what we're meant to do? And she's glancing around the other people at this. Do we set fire to the place? Do we burn it down?
Tiffy pulls out a tinderbox.
There's a distinction between lighting up a candle and setting the entire place on fire, I think.
I'm gonna request that we don't light the place on fire, being that I don't think any of us are.
No. I don't think
I
so
was
either.
being sarcastic. Don't worry, kids. I was being sarcastic, but yes, that point.
Can Tiffy do like a quick check, like an investigation, to see if there's like a specific order to put like these candles in?
Oh, that's
Or
a
there's,
good
like-
point. I'm gonna do this.
Or like a distinction between them, or
We're all gonna do that. Investigation?
Does this count as recalling information about the Saints?
Nope.
Or no? Okay. Alright.
uh
16. Nice!
21! 20!
Jesus,
Four.
that's a nat 20.
At 20.
Dang.
Nice.
Those are some
Baby.
good rolls. Is Cyclem going to have a look as well? Oh.
8.
8.
Good,
Eight.
let's try candles.
Alright, let me try for
Oh,
Rai.
I'm just gonna say, Foster, I don't think it's Teal bad luck at this point. I think
Yeah.
it's just...
Yep, no.
Accept your fate.
You've had some really good rolls today, just not this
Yeah.
one. Alright, cool. No, there's no you can't see really any particular difference between these candles. The stalagmites are all the same sort of shape and everything. But you got the 24 Tiffy. Tiffy,
Yeah.
you got the 24. You notice that one of them is a bit shorter than the others. Like, they're all the same shape, but one of them is a bit shorter. So that you reckon you could reach it, whereas the others need to be reached by someone significantly taller than you.
Okay.
How so much significantly taller?
Well, I mean, Phasmus can float, so...
Okay, but like several feet taller.
The other four are all the same height, and everyone else would be able to reach them. But, like, Tiffy is, like, half Rai's height-ish.
Yeah.
So,
Baby.
one of them is a bit lower, whereas the rest are all pretty average.
The Tiffy will light the one that she can reach if there's seems
Alright.
fine.
Cool. You light the candle.
Phasmus.
There is a candle light now.
This. Oh, good. Okay. Phasmus also pull out a tinderbox and light another one of the candles.
You are very close.
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
Cool.
Will Cyclem fumble or not? No. So he also reaches for like a tinderbox and lights one of them, because at least lighting up candles shouldn't bring on a big creature instead of banging on walls, right?
Haha.
Right.
Yeah. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Fair enough.
We are in the dungeon. We have not yet found the dragon.
Mhm.
Please, not dragon! Not a dragon!
I do believe that we don't control that.
Rai does not have a tinderbox, so Rai is actually just going to produce flame and hold it over one of the candles, and it goes woof, and now it is lit.
Understandable.
And there is one left.
Alright. I don't think I have a tinderbox.
Do you want to borrow mine?
Yes, please.
You
Phasmus,
can borrow the tinderbox.
Phasmus, I can't stress this enough. You are a pickin' saint, and we love you. And she is just gonna go over and just light this last.
Cool. You light the fifth candle, and they all, sit there and burn very merrily for a second or two, and then the flames change colors. One of them goes kind of bluish, the other one kind of goes blackish, which is a bit odd looking. One of them goes greenish, one yellow, one orange, and they flicker for a little bit, and then they go out, poof, and then it's light again, like normal, and the door goes clunk, and creaks open.
Alright. Lynn's going over and picking up her, oh, what's the word? Sorry, concussion's playing up.
Buddy plane.
Buddy plane! She's picking up the buddy plane again.
Phasmus uses its scarf to tie its hand to Lin's tail so that it can make this strength check at advantage.
I will not be lost.
On God, if it has to fly through however many fucking feet of rock to get out of here. It's a dirty 20.
Beauty. All right, you are definitely holding on. All right.
Alright, is everyone ready? Does anyone need snacks? Any food? Any water? Hydrate before you dehydrate?
I just want to
Tiffy
get
is-
away from this peppermint smell.
Yeah, Tiffy is just stuffing the huge hat into her hammer space, which is just her shoving it into her coat.
Good.
Lynn, you know what? Just for hilarity's sake, lay a knowing hand. Been on many adventures before, and she's gonna go, you're gonna find smells that never quite leave you. For me, it was cheese. I think peppermint's gonna be yours.
She nods.
That is the way of the adventure. Alright, let's go! And she's throwing the, she's doing a little wind-up, cartoonish wind-up, as she's letting the airplane go again.
All right, great. So you throw the plane and you run after it through this big, quote-unquote, stone door, and you follow it down what feels like a very short corridor, almost like an antechamber, and you come into another one of those rooms, and you can all see very clearly the plane flying forwards, and then very abruptly turn up, and up, and up, and up, and you are standing in a room that just doesn't seem to have a ceiling.
Interesting.
Hey, Tiffy, cover your ears a moment. I want to use the real kind swears.
Oh, she frowns and then slowly covers her ears, like tightens the earmuffs on her head.
Phasmus unties its hand from Lin's tail and shuffles back a bit. Because this is gonna be explosive, no doubt.
Yes. She's looking up, and there is the utter, are you friggin' kidding me? And she does just go off. And she's also kind of trying to see what the echo is, if, like, they can detect the ceiling, if anyone can hear them.
Monkey echolocation.
Yeah. But honestly, it's pretty good. Like, she's been in Halloween Town now for a little while, so she will have picked up some new swears. And there's Abyssal, probably Primordial. There's definitely different real kind languages that she's picked up over the years.
There's a couple different curses in Abyssal. Less so in Primordial. There's not very many people in Halloween Town that speak it. There's a couple real nasty ones in Deep Speech. And some more in Giant.
Yeah, she knows all the ones in Giant. She's throwing at least one of the Deep Speech in one.
You know most of the ones in Giant. Some are from Asclepius's distinct dialect.
Ooh! Okay,
Right.
she's definitely going to be listening in for those ones. Like, she will be trying to pick up these new forbidden swears. These are the cool swears. These are the ones Asclepius uses.
That's right. If Rai doesn't do anything to try to cover his ear, like Cyclem will cover his ear for him. Like nope.
Well, that's
You don't get
extra
to listen to
funny.
this.
Extra funny because Rai's response when everyone was like, "Oh, Lynn's about to do a big swear," he reached into his coat and he pulled out his little notebook and was preparing to take notes.
Nope.
Now it is watch.
Now he's just sort of doing a little bit of a flare, going, "Let go!"
And it does die down after like a good few beats. Like it does it takes a little bit, but yes, gets all her swears out, and she just goes, "Okay, I'm good. Yep, I'm good. I'm good." Alright.
Okay then. Mr. Cyclem?
Yes.
You're a druid, right?
Yes, I am.
Can you turn into something that can climb?
Fortunately, hold on. Unfortunately, no, I can't.
Okay. Right. What about you?
You
Yeah,
got your little monkey.
yeah, but what about the rest of you guys? I mean, I could get up there, I guess, but
Well,
Pointing at Lin,
Can climb.
pointing
I-
at Tiffy, can be carried. Pointing at Cyclem, can be carried, and then just floats 3 inches off the ground.
exactly.
oh yeah. Mom, can you carry both Tiffy and Mr. Cyclem? I know I'm not gonna be able to carry anybody.
Lynn's just like she looks at Cyclem and she does just squint and go, "In way, mother picker."
Hold on. No, I'm just like reading again because like, oh yeah, for
Is-
some reason I
Is he UPAing? Because we can just bullshit in the.
No, he's UPN. It's just that like because like I was reading the character sheet, and on the character sheet it doesn't mention the wild shape, but which I don't really understand why. Because now that I'm reading the actual documentation, all druids have wild shape, and I was assuming it was like
from level
specific circles.
from level
Yeah.
3, I think.
Yeah, which like
From level 2.
can-
2. Dang.
So what level are you? What level is he?
6.
Okay, so
yeah.
you can turn into, assuming you're not a moon druid, you can turn into anything with a max CR of a half that doesn't have a flying speed. So you can totally become like a giant spider or something.
Yeah, I
Festive.
guess.
Festive.
Yeah, I was
A
about to
festive
say
giant
like
spider.
some,
Put some bunting on those legs.
maybe.
Spider tune. Spider tune.
Christ's sakes. I think that's you at this point.
Like,
Yeah, true.
yeah, I was about to say like lame, but oh god, no, you know what? Those like peacock spiders.
Yeah, the dancing
Like-
ones.
Think like peacock spider, but like the abdomen is like Christmas sweaters.
Yes!
Oh, okay. Yeah, alright.
I love
I
that.
know what you mean now.
That's great. I love it. Okay, cool. Alright, great. So the current plan is to wild shape, climb, fly, carry. Up and up and up and up. Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Behold,
Let me just check something.
spider.
Yes. God.
I see.
Liz.
Okay.
Oh god, Liz died!
Like
Liz
instant.
died!
I'm alive.
I know that we mentioned spiders, but don't go Spider-Verse on us.
You.
Okay, cool. Alright, so Rai is going to wild shape into a very small little dark grey monkey. With one grey eye and one blue one.
Lynn is trying very hard not to squeal. Well, not squeal, but you know that. Yeah, she's doing that. She does it every time he does it. Every time he wild shapes, she makes that noise.
And we start to climb.
Yeah.
Just reading the
Who's taking Tiffy?
rules.
I'll take Tiffy.
Alright.
That is a little picnic, and Bo scatter me to the far corners of Angst and Framor if anything happens. Small one.
She rattles like a bell when she's picked up.
Okay, you do that, and everyone sees Lynn resist shaking the child.
Do not shake the baby. That leads to bad things.
Yeah.
Oh dear, dear. Alright.
She does do a little toss in the air weights, just yeet the child for their growth and development.
Yes.
Oh dear. All right. So can I please get an athletics check from everybody, please? Except for Tiffy, because you're being carried. Actually, no.
Oh
Even-
boy.
Yeah, do even from Tiffy. One from everybody.
Okay.
Even from Phasmus, who's flying?
Yes.
Oh,
Oof. Oof.
1d20 plus
athletics. Where are you?
athletics. Tiffy, are you as... Ooh, nice. Tiffy, are you as
Anyone?
cool as your mom? What's
Yeah,
yours?
apparently.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. All right. So, yep. That
We have
tracks.
one problem.
So, 21,
Anyway.
18, 18, 5, 3.
Yep. No, that's fine. Okay.
Lin can come back for him if he seems to be falling too far behind.
What's the strength rating of a monkey?
Yeah, I probably should have checked that, but that's okay. This is fine. This is actually really funny. Okay, so you guys are climbing up this shaft, and it's very much like the bit at the end of Disney's Atlantis, you know, with the volcano tube.
Yeah.
It's like that, and except that the walls are that same. It's not stone. It's really not stone. But
Is it peppermint?
it smells like peppermint.
We are not going to crunch it. We're not going to crunch it. We're not going to crunch it. We're
I
going to
think by
crunch it.
this point, Phasmus is wrapping its scarf around his face. Try and block out the smell. Put the mask on.
And you're climbing up, and it feels like you're climbing for ages. And then something happens, which I think everybody except like Cyclem will be semi-familiar with. There is a big gust of wind that comes from underneath all of you, and Rai and Cyclem actually both just get flung into the air in a flick, like overtaking everybody else. And so Rai is spinning. Oh gosh! Oh no! Ah!
Can Phasmus just ride the wind?
Yes, absolutely so. But this is a very strong wind that blows all of you up. But Rai and Cyclem are spinning. They have absolutely zero control.
Oh dear.
What am I gonna roll to try and stabilize these two dumbasses?
What would be a good roll? Strength, I guess, for... Oh, actually, no, make it a dex. Also, I'm going to say that you can only do it for Rai, not for Cyclem, because Cyclem is a tiny spider.
Yeah, fair. Okay. Alright, that's not bad. That's a... no, wrong. That's a +3, not a +2. It's 15.
15. Okay, cool. You're able to grab onto Rai's tail and just sort of stop him from completely flailing all over the place, but he sort of still ends up upside down. Just because he got a 3, and I think what's about to happen next is really
Fair.
funny. So you guys are all riding this wind upwards, and there's another of that glow from earlier, that sort of red and white, not quite pink because they haven't quite meshed, but that glow that those candy canes before had. And you swoosh through this glow, and then you're in the air above Framor Town. And then you're descending towards Framor Town.
How high above Framor Town?
Probably about 15 feet in the air.
Okay. Can Rai get shoved in the hammer space?
There's air in the hammer space.
There is air in the hammer space.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry for...
Oh! Go.
He is small enough.
Monkey in hammer space.
Shove him in the hammer space so he doesn't take full damage, because I know he's fucking squishy as hell.
Whis.
Float down 50 feet.
I wasn't gonna make anyone take full damage anyway, but Jesus.
God.
The image.
I love the mental image of this ghost in the mask just shoving a monkey into their hammer space.
So fucking good.
Yep. All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Excellent. I would also like to do something since Tiffy is on Lin.
Yeah.
Tiffy would like to lock her legs around Lin wherever she's like on her back and pull out of her hammer space. If it fucking works. If it doesn't, I'm going to die. Okay, that's an 8. She takes out the giant seat and uses it as a parachute.
Yes.
That's amazing. Yes.
Meanwhile, this poor spider just.
You have to picture yourself that like this is like a very, I would say, like Paper Mario style of thing where it's like the model of Cyclem is just like spinning on itself, but there is no like 3D rotation. It's just like spinning on a 2D plane, like.
I was gonna, when we were trying to end, I was gonna have to give like Cyclem bardic inspiration, but I don't think it's gonna help in any way. Just no, you're dead.
I mean, I will tell you this.
Poops back into cycle.
I will tell you this again. Whis said that she wasn't planning on giving full damage, but also thematically, you can use your Acme effect on this, which would be appropriate.
Yeah.
Why is my internet?
Oh man. Okay. So you guys
You can
come
tell
down.
precisely who in this party is a fucking Avenger by how they respond to a 15-foot fall.
Yep.
So you guys fall, and then you all land in this really thick, dense puff of snow. And like Lin and Tiffy land upright and like only go into the snow, sort of up to Lin's waist, just sort of shunk into the snow. I'm going to assume that
It's cold as heck!
Phasmus just sort of floats down gently.
Phasmus just like hovers in place as the others plummet and then drifts down afterward, doesn't even make a dent in the snow.
You mother
Oh no!
Did you fumble trying to get Rai out of your hammer space?
He's lost! I've abandoned my boy!
Here we go!
I've abandoned my boy!
Lin, I will just say, Lin is kind of looking at Phasmus. Just like, she saw you just in your hammer space and now you can't find him!
This is the best thing.
Was that a flyer? Was that a flyer for Ghost Cafe? Look at it and goes, oh no.
Right, he's just lost in the sauce.
Wait, is a 5 enough to pass or is that a fail?
No, it's gonna be
That's
a
a fail.
6 or higher.
Fail.
This is the funniest
Hold on, a
shit.
small vial of holy water.
Phasmus,
In the meantime, just like
Another vial of holy water. That's 9. Okay, right comes out.
I'm just
Cyclem
saying,
just like changing back into himself and just like put himself back up and just witnesses this.
I'm saying here and now, Lin was looking at you, Phasmus, and she was slowly reaching out of her hand, so she was going to try and grab you and upend you and shake you until you.
Unfortunately, because the position of their hammer space, that wouldn't work.
But damn, it would have been hilarious.
Rai is
it would have been funny.
comes out of Phasmus's hammer space, and he's still in his little monkey form, and he's curled in a little ball, and his tail is curled around him. His eyes are just really wide. It's like, okay.
Puts him down, pat on the head, puts him down in front of itself, pat on the head, so that Rai is between it and Lin.
You know the monkey thing of just child is there, just drag a child, immediately start grooming child. It's like, yes, child is getting petted and fussed over, immediately just drag, fuss.
Rai has feather fall, guys.
I mean, right now, but right now, no.
Phasmus knows this. All Phasmus knows about this kid is that he's a druid, and that's what they've gotten from Fee.
Yeah. Right, in that moment, you were a spider. You cannot pass in that form.
And yeah, and also monkey. You can't cast as a monkey.
He was gonna change back.
There is the blink from Lin as you change back, and then she goes straight back to fussing. It's just yes, different form of sun, still sun. Fuss.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna sort of lean into his like,
I don't want to do that again. Whew. Okay, that happened.
So we're all alive.
Except
More or
for
less.
Again,
Phasmus.
speak for
All
yourself.
right, we're all in. How do you actually? What's the correct term? Existing? Safe? We're all safe.
Round.
Alright, noted. Okay, but we're all here. Yeah. Mother picking, hooray!
And a quick inspection of your surroundings reveals that you are in the same vacant lot that you left. So there is no ring of candy canes. There is some sort of little piles of sugar dust, though.
Let's I don't hear it work. Let's go back to the market.
For once, going to a market sounds a good idea. Hey,
Oh god,
let's go.
Yeah.
I think Lin, just because detective nature refused to let this go, she is gonna take a sample of the sugar dust to try and get analyzed later. But yeah, it's just I'm just gonna roll hammer space. Yeah, 7. So she does pull out a full-on evidence bag, as she does just go over there, scoop, and she's just like, all right, anything else around here?
Nope.
Should she roll perception or?
No, you don't have to roll perception. The only other thing that is here is that big novelty gift box that was part of the set that Cyclem was in when you guys arrived.
I don't think that's gonna fit in hammer space, so.
No, it is too big.
So she does just do this one quick sweep of the place because detective and paranoia doesn't allow her to leave a place unchecked, and then she does just come back over, scoop up Rai under one arm, scoop up Tiffy under the other arm, and just go, okay, let's go.
Rai is not objecting to being carried like this at all.
Yeah. Just accepting. Wait, did you say you're picking up Tiffy?
Yes.
She's still holding the hat. It's being dragged along now.
Yes.
Phasmus will float along behind and pick up the other end of the hat so it doesn't drag in the snow.
I've got the hilarious thought of you're behind her, and so Lynn just kind of clocks that, and yeah, your leg is going to be snagged by her tail. She has all the children now.
Collected.
Yes. She's not gonna adopt you because you already have two mums, and she's not gonna steal someone's kid. However, you are being adopted. She likes you.
Oh my goodness, golly gosh.
It is a wonderful
boy.
It is a wonderful ghost who has now been dragged into their bullshit twice, at least.
Yep.
What a series of events.
Uh-huh.
Oh dear. So we head back to the market. Lynn carrying half of the party, literally. Dragging Phasmus along behind. And Cyclem, are you going with?
Yeah. Cyclem is just like
Yeah.
closing the march.
If he wasn't coming with, Lynn would find a way to juggle so that she could pick him up as
No.
well.
No.
Oh dear. So you make your way back to the market and the area where you left Teal. And the line seems pretty short now. It's been maybe an hour or two, probably about 2 hours. And the line is a bit shorter. Lots of parents have come through here, getting a little gift, and sit on Teal's lap, get a photo.
Aww.
And Chester has also coming back towards Teal at the same time from the opposite direction to everyone, and I'm not going to make you roll. You can see him coming back because he's coming to check on Teal. How are you going, old bean?
Well, I mean, I got kind of thrown into this, but I mean, the kids seem to like it, so.
Oh
I'm
yes,
fine.
very very popular, very very popular. And then I'm not gonna roll for him either. He's gonna look up and see the party coming closer and spot Cyclem with him. Ah, you found him, and no worse for wear even. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, he's no worse for wear.
Externally, he's fine. Internally,
Concern.
Yes. I say, dear fellow, you gave me a fright disappearing like that. I would recommend you not do that again if you want to be doing this again next year. But come on, we'll have to thank your replacement. But get back to it. Off you go. And then he's going to turn to Teal and then just give him a little bit of a pat on the shoulder. Well, thank you very much for being his understudy. Most appreciated. And here is a payment for your trouble. And he's going to put a prize, which I will describe in a minute, into Teal's hand.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you very much.
When did the buddy plane arrive?
Dunk!
Yes. Yes, and like Teal just like starts reading this, looks slightly to the side because like at this point, like given the current setup of the situation, I would say that like Teal was like mainly looking at like Chester, that because he's the one that like came up right to them. And like now he like just looks at the plane, looks to the side, sees the body, and like first there is like one like long inhale at like reading what Lynn wrote, and then I'm going to roll deception.
fail, fumble, fuck up.
Fail.
Love to.
We're all rolling
No
in.
money, all whammies.
I would
No
think
money,
it's-
all whammies.
If it was only reading the document and the letter, he would be rolling normally, but now he's going to roll at disadvantage.
Hey!
Teal's look glances over the party, then looks at the new guy that you found, and something happens, and you can tell that like this is something like there is something going on. He tries to hide it. There is
Tell
very
me
much something going on. There is history.
Exactly what's going on. That's a natural 2023 insight.
Damn you.
That's a dirty 20 from Lynn. We want to know about Teal doing emotion.
Teal knows that guy. He knows that guy. He's pretending not to. He knows them.
Oh my god!
There is a look of Lynn looking at Teal, Lynn looking at Cyclem, and then there's just like, wait, there's a... Right, we're cornering this guy in an alleyway. Fine.
We all clocked it. Everybody got higher than
Everybody clocked it. Did Cyclem clock it? Is the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Cyclem doesn't need to. I mean, I can try to. I can try to like roll, but like he really doesn't need to.
He doesn't need to.
He doesn't need to.
He looks at me, and I look at him. He
Like
looks.
he has a freaking like 7 in insight. Anyway,
Oh,
yeah, there we go.
damn!
Christ.
As long as he didn't get a nat 1 and he got a 19, that's 26.
God, yeah.
God.
Me, and I love him. God.
There is like a moment of silence where like those two just like stare at each other because like Teal like again like glances over the party but then like just stares at Cyclem and like doesn't say anything. And then Cyclem just like starts moving forward and just like goes to Teal and just says, "Cardigan?"
Says what? Sorry?
Hold on,
Oh,
let me
God.
just check
This is
the
not
freaking
nice.
spelling of this.
I just thought we'll have a nice.
Right,
Yes.
Lynn's latching onto this. Lynn's
The monkey's hearing.
There we go.
Oh.
No, never mind. There's one. There we go.
Right, okay, well, remembering this, however, this is getting committed to memory, added to the board. We got Teal's name!
Well, we have a name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, not full name, but we have part of a name.
We don't even
it's
know
like-
this is real name. We just know it's a name he's known by.
Damn it, you're right! Shit! Son of a mother picker!
It's just a single word and this monkey went the fuck off.
I kid you not, there is probably, just as all this is going down in the foreground, there is in the background monkey's flare.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And that's where we're wrapping up for the day.
We're leaving it there
What's
like
Teal
that.
do? Does
We
Teal,
sure are.
does Teal push him away? What's going on?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, I would because we're all just standing.
I will say Teal does not push him away.
Do you want Tiffy to be standing there with a baseball bat? Like, do we have to knock him out?
I will do. Yeah, there is actually probably these guys in the background going. They care about Teal more than they know Cyclem, so it's just like if you need.
Fucking Tiffy and Lin and Rai all gearing up to hit, and Phasmus just in front of them holding a hand out like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
There's more to this than what looks like.
Yeah. But apparently we're being left on a stay tuned!
So yeah,
dear.
you guys now know who I wanted to kill.
Yes, we do!
Because I know exactly who that is.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's great.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Well, we gotta kill Foster now, okay.
oh dear. Well, that's all of the nonsense I have planned for you for the evening. Thank you very much for playing. That was funny as hell.
God, there's so many gag reel moments in there.
Yes.
Perfect toony bullshit.
Oh, dear. Well, I hope everyone had a fun time.
This has been the best!
That was fantastic.
Real good shenanigans.
Amazing.
And yeah, we got some some Teal lore apparently.
Teal!
Shakes his cat.
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, thank you very much for playing, guys. Thank you for everyone listening on the YouTubes. And everyone say goodbye. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, listeners.
Bye.
Hey, we're back. I forgot to give everybody their reward because I'm dumb. Okay.
We had the dramatic pan out, the to be
Yeah.
continued, and then also we smash cut back because wait.
Yes. Okay.
But wait, there's more.
Chester has sort of broken the tension by coming over and going, here is some gold for payment for rescuing our lovely mascot over here, and a little trinket as a token of my personal thanks. You each get 10 gold, and you also get a funky item. And I am in the wrong channel, so I can't post it in there just at the minute, but it is a funky little thing. Actually, I can just change channels, can't I, without sending that? Hold on. Where is it? There. Where is it? You get 10 gold and one of these. Where is it? There it is.
10 gold. We do like our monies.
Mhm.
One of these. You get a little ceramic snowflake.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's
Rare
a-
frost. Nice.
Ray of Frost, once per day. And
What's
I'm
the to hit on that?
I didn't think of that, so I will think of that afterwards and let you know. Okay, we have now done the thing that I was supposed to do. We'll say bye again. Bye bye.
All right,
Bye.
violence was real this time.
This time with feeling. Oh boy.